All right. Welcome to another great episode of 234 Essential. My name remains AOT2 and Tayo. And my co-host who's relaxing her legs from walking up and down thanks to the great people of, I believe it's Eco Electricity. It's not Ikeja Electricity, right?
Equal
Yeah.
electricity.
Eco
EKEDC.
Electricity. Yes. Different by name, but united in their inefficiency. Yeah. And it seems there's a double meter pandemic going on or a legal meter pandemic going on in Lagos, where they'll force you to now buy a new meter. Apparently,
Honestly.
you're not the only person reporting this. It's happening everywhere now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Ha.
I believe
So
what they want to
what's
do is indiscriminate billing once again. So
so my mom was telling me that, okay, hey guys, how you doing? It's Ugochi, the Igbo Stallion, what's up? Okay. My mom was telling me that they have like a mandate or something to bring like 3 billion naira or something. I can't like whether they are owing. I can't really tell, but I was just like, please, I don't know how you create a problem and then you look for people to solve the problem for
yeah,
you. Like,
well, we're in
why do
Nigeria
you do
now.
that?
You punish the people now for your incompetency.
Do you get? How does it
Now
even
today,
happen?
uh, it's
How does
Nigeria.
that happen? Crazy. But yeah. Hi guys, welcome to another episode. How are you
Welcome,
doing?
welcome. You want to send us fan mail, which will be ready quite soon. You can send it to us at fanmail at 234essential.com. That includes release therapy, and we'll read on the next episode or the previous or the episode after the next episode. Anyone but it to be read, Lord willing. Yes, sir.
Yes, well, please also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Um, donate. Donation time. I did they talking about George. Please donate to the cause if at all you've always been thinking, how can I support these guys? The donation link is right there in our show notes. Please click it. Pretty easy, pretty fast, and you get the coins in. Every currency is accepted. Also, do not forget to subscribe on all the platforms where you listen to the podcast and also share the podcast. There's love in sharing. Share, guys. Yes.
Yes, there is love in sharing, so please do share it. We collect every currency, like Ugochi said, apart from which currencies? Okay, every currency is welcome. Is welcome.
Yeah,
Last.
so
As long as we can convert it, it's fine.
yeah,
It is fine.
facts.
Yes, and as long as the country still exists, before you people gonna bring Yugoslavian money now, I'll not be looking for how we share Yugoslavian money. Alrighty, let's yeah. So Ugochi gave you a teaser into how our week has been. At least that's one day. How's the last 7 days been, or 6 days, or 5 days since we recorded?
It's actually been really good, I'll be honest. You know that this life with the enjoyment comes some struggle as well. Like I think that's the balance of things. It's been good.
Yeah,
Particularly overwhelmed for the past maybe 2 days, but we're pushing through.
good.
Yeah, just pushing through, trying to stay as positive. I also have my bad days, guys. Like there are days when I'm not positive, when I'm not hopeful, when I'm not happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, trying to get that in. Work. What else are we thinking about? Shout out to my friends, Bosse and Ungozi. Really spoils the girl. My birthday continues, guys. It hasn't ended. Apparently, it's till the end of the year. So please
Mm-hmm.
send the love from all over the world. It's accepted.
All right, that's
But yeah,
nice.
it's been a good past couple of days. Normal shaggy and normal enjoyment, but to God be the glory, great things he has done. Ah, what else? I feel like
Good.
I remembered something that happened that
Remember what to?
when I remember I will add it. But yeah, that's been my week though. How
Ah,
has
good,
your
good.
week been?
Oh, my week has been Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. Just the usual turning off events in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Work, eat, sleep, watch film, watch football. What else again? That has been it at the end of the day. It has been very hot in Lagos. The rain has officially ended, and we are now back
Mm-hmm.
into the roasting atmosphere that is Lagos right now. And since the planting of trees is not a priority, and the way architecture is in this city, expect a lot more hot days all the way to December. So yeah, that's how my own week has been. Just chill, doing nothing much. The usual.
Love it. I think today is Diwali, if I
Was it
am
today or
not
yesterday? I
mistaken.
don't know. At least when
Is
I
it
listened to
today or
this, it would have
yesterday?
passed.
I
It
don't know.
was on
It was October 20, I think.
October
I
19,
think it was
actually. It's October something,
19 or
sure.
20. Anyway,
Me, I don't know.
Nigerians, we celebrate a lot.
Yes, October
You
20 is
know,
for Nigerians.
uh-huh.
We celebrate. It's
We
true. We celebrate a
celebrate it.
lot because you see
We
some people
celebrate
now
everything.
they can't point to India on the map and they'll say they are
I
celebrating
swear.
Diwali. October 31st will come again. Instead of them to go and do Oshun Oshogbo festival, they won't do. They'll say they're doing Halloween. Don't
I
worry.
did tell you.
What you're looking for in Halloween, we'll find you in your sleep. Don't worry. Continue. Continue.
You
You don't know
find
that
it in
Halloween
one
over there
village.
is like a screensaver. For us here, it is real life. It's reality. Keep playing. Keep playing with demons that are alive in Nigeria. Don't worry.
Do you get also Canadians celebrated Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Our
like,
brothers and
why?
sisters,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, why are they? Okay, it's Canada. Okay, the real Thanksgiving never reached
Canada,
yet. It never
Canada.
reached yet. Don't worry.
You understand? But
Uh-huh.
yeah, shout out to everyone who celebrates. That's we just brought because we know that Nigerians, the one that consign us and the one that didn't consign us, we celebrate it, all of it.
Our public holidays are finished. The next one is Christmas and Boxing Day. There's nothing in between at all.
That's so true.
It's a long
Shout out
stretch.
shout out to people who work in retail. At this time of the year, they can't take any holidays, like
Ah,
done.
not that business with that one.
Now season be this.
Good for them.
So shout out to you guys if you work in retail or if you work in service business anyway, where it's customer facing. It don't they hot now. Don't frown your face too much. Be nice to customers, they'll tip you in the
Mm.
spirit of the festivities.
No,
But
no
yeah.
meet me. Oh. I'm not tipping anybody. Sorry.
Do
I
you
did my day.
I want to ask you a question. Do you tip? Do you feel like it's
No,
a culture that you
no. It's
imbibe?
fake. I hate that Igbo culture because you are working already and they are paying you salary. So why are you not tipping again? Is it for the service? You are meant to serve now.
Yes,
So
now.
why are
For
you tipping?
goods, it's just
Oh,
like why did they give you good scores on your appraisals when you're supposed to be doing your job
that's
anyway?
your
Like,
employer that's meant to give you, not the customer. I'm
and
sorry.
but okay,
The-
so for us, for both those in customer service roles and businesses,
oh,
it's such a huge deal for a customer to tip you. It
go
means
and
like
meet,
you've
go and meet your
attended well
HR.
to the person.
Sorry. Thank you is enough. Silver or gold,
I have none.
I have not. Please take. Thank you. God will bless you for doing your own job again. Other people can do rubbish. But if you know you're not paying the
But
people well,
Nigerians are tippers too. Like we tip
no,
to
Nigeria's one is no more than tipping. Nigeria's the bros. Anything for boys. No, there's
that one
nothing.
safe na the
As I
tipping
dey,
be that now.
as you dey hustle, me too I dey hustle. No, because don't think say because I buy chicken here. No, everybody
Do
dey
you know,
hustle.
can you imagine that a kg of turkey is 9,000 naira on in a good place?
I know.
And that
Yes, no.
chicken that you are buying is 5,000 plus already for 1 kilo.
Mm-hmm.
So you get
About
money
10 kilo.
now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I don't get money. Sorry. No. I'm holding every
You
money
guys
to myself.
tip the people who give you good service.
All
Encourage them.
right.
Tip today,
Well, it's
guys.
not OS that we are giving money and say she's for good
Do you know
service. Are
I
you not
almost thought
employed?
again that OS was operating
No.
system? Ah,
No.
God.
Your street cred is
Is
dying.
wonky.
It's getting very wonky. Oh, we actually mixed this up with weekly catch up and farming, but we can read farming now because it's never too late anyway.
Is you understand? I mean, there's no anyhow as our people understand us, so
Yeah. All
it's they
right.
get it.
Farming one. This from Debbie. I start to dirty December. You people have started again with it. It's
Whoop,
just
whoop, whoop.
October. Calm down.
2
Calm
months
down.
to debt. One
This
more month. Abi?
This knacks that all of you want to knack in Lagos. Ugh.
Is that all that
Anyway,
happens during 30
yes, that is
December?
all that happens. Yes, I'll say it like that. Maybe all of us know the code. It's just for no. It is alcohol and sex. Simple. All right, Debbie, that's December. Hope you both are doing well. Thank you once again for the dope episodes you keep
Are you
dropping for us
okay?
weekly. Also, I really enjoyed the crossover episode with Loose Talk. As someone who is a huge fan of both podcasts, it was a
Oh,
sweet, sweet treat. It needed to have been a longer episode, but grateful for what we had regardless. Thank you very much. So your girl is visiting Nigeria soon in November, and I'm super glad I won't be experiencing any of the dirty December madness. Thank you very much, Debbie. But I know I'm still going to have a great time. This is where I need your advice. Please, as a 234 essential, could you please recommend any good events happening in November or suggest the best things to do at that time of the year? Thanks to listening to you guys over the years. These two activities are on my list at the moment, and I hope I get to do them. A day visit slash trip to Ibadan, a visit to John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History, any additional activities to be enjoyed in
nice.
November, please suggest and also give any tips must do for visiting the two activities I've mentioned. I'm hoping you see this email in time before I arrive, LOL, because in the past, my emails don't get read until weeks later. No shade to Nana. Many thanks
Sure.
and love. Shout out to you, Debbie. That's what Ghana people they do. They know they read their mail quickly. Too much egg in their system. Yeah, I'm happy that you're coming to Lagos in November. You already have like a great list, a day visit and trip to Ibadan. That's nice. A visit to John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History. That one is almost essential right now. If you are coming to Lagos or you want to go out and enjoy yourself in Lagos, I would suggest if you've not been to LCC, Lekki Conservation Center, I believe that's what it's called.
Yep,
You can
yep, yep.
add that there. If you are feeling a bit you want to enjoy live music, you go to African Shrine. Preferably with somebody. Thank you. That their eyes are open. I won't say more than
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Where else can you go to in this great city of ours? What's again in this city? I think that's Ugochi. Do you have any additional places for her to go to?
It depends on the kind of things she likes. Atex is coming up in November.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Lagos Cocktail Week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that's in October, so but she's coming in November.
Yeah. But
I'm
Artex makes
thinking
sense, sir. Yeah, because that'll be really good.
exactly. GT Fashion Week is also starting in is
Oh,
also coming up in
oh
November.
God, those children of oh God.
What else? What else? What else do I know that's up right up my alley that is coming up? Design week naturally starts. So design week starts these weeks. So October, November, this is um
You can also go to
re-
Freedom Park. That's the place. That's the place where Awolowo was imprisoned when he had issues with the government back then.
mm,
So yes, but now it's more of like a cultural concert place. So you can also
mm-hmm.
go there. The Kalakota Museum, which is not too far from the African Shrine, you can also go there and enjoy yourself. If you love sports, there's a paddle center, a paddle play where you can play. There's a place where you can play paddle in Lagos, somewhere in Ikoyi. I guess if you Google it, you can find
Is
it.
it kayaking?
No, paddle, not
Ah, okay.
paddle is
I
like
didn't know that
a
one.
a smaller version of lawn tennis. Is yeah, very cute and all
Oh,
that. Yeah, and it's getting
okay.
getting traction now. People just go there and snap photo. I don't think people are really paddling, but hey, who am I to judge? So yeah, those are like also if you like to be on the wild side, you can go to Secret Palace or Silver Fox. We're not advertising for them. Just know that you carry your money along. There's no female discount. And please Google what these places are. It's not that you enter there now, you now say, I die know. They didn't tell me. No, please. We will not be held responsible for your regrets. But there'll be no regrets. If that's kind of thing you like, you can also go and, check it out.
See, the truth is like there's always something to do in Lagos. With the right company as well, you'd have the best time. So there are these places, I think there's this place on the mainland where they go and paint. Like you can have like a whole creative day, paint, take pictures, eat while at it. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks fun. I saved it on my TikTok. Maybe you can also do that. See, too many things to do. If it's lifestyle, if it's a whatever rocks your boots, whatever rocks your boots. But thank you also for sending fan mail, which is
Yeah.
very so important.
You
I
can also go
thank
to the
you.
Nigerian Museum just to get a balance of both worlds. It's just
It's
opposite.
Kukuma opposites.
It's just opposite the Rado Center. It's not. Yeah. You can go and see what's popping there also. So yeah, those are a few things, Sha. But let us know how your trip goes in Lagos. But you can also go to if you don't want to go to if you also want to go outside of like you want to go to you can also go to Abeokuta, which is not bad. Olumorok, it has been
Olumorak,
revamped
yeah.
once. It has been revamped once again. You can go to the Obasanjo Library. You can go to the first church building in Nigeria, and other spectacular places. If your leg can carry you, you can also go to Ilefe. That one, every street is something. So that one is not
Mhm.
hard. Yes. So yeah. So it depends on how far you want to leave Lagos. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Too many things to do, darling. Too many things. But yeah, you're on the right track. She's actually on the right track. She has some nice places she's already visited.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
so
All
exactly.
right, Farmail 2 is from Nimi catching up. I saw a video on X about one of these famous Nigerian content creators abroad who wanted to book a property on Airbnb for Christmas, only
Oh,
to
I
be
saw
told
her.
they're not taking bookings as they want to hike up the price. Nigerians once again.
Mhm.
Like, why? This is exactly what happened to me a few weeks ago, which I mentioned in one of my previous emails. The problem is you'll be booked. So why increase the price during your busiest period? Most other nations incentivize tourism apart from us. We just openly cheat each other and move on like it's normal. Anyway, God will help us. As for me, I'm not doing apartments anymore. I'm going to a hotel for peace of mind. On it all, we still dey wait for the live show date. So, guys, or link up, sha. Imagine a 234 cookout or BBQ. You could charge us or we contribute. Ideally between the 19th and 22nd of December. In Ayo's voice.
Mado.
Thank you very much. Thank you for even picking dates. Thank you.
I promise you, planned out.
Also, I wanted to add to the discussion regarding the importance of mathematics. And I might be wrong here, as I haven't thoroughly checked the specifics. However, based on the conversations you had on both loose talks and 234 essential, it seems there's a certain standard to it. For example, in the UK, mathematics is a compulsory subject up until GCSEs, which I believe is year 11, typically around age 16. So students study maths consistently until then. After GCSEs, individuals can choose to pursue A levels. A levels are designed to align with a student's chosen career path. For instance, someone aspiring to be a lawyer wouldn't necessarily need A level mathematics. Instead, they will focus on subjects like English that will better prepare them for a legal career. As your co-host rightly mentioned, if one decides to open their own law firm in the future, they will undoubtedly need to handle finances. In such a scenario, I believe the individual should then take the initiative to educate themselves further to effectively manage these new responsibilities. The system where core subjects are emphasized early on and then specialization occurs should allow teachers and mentors to spend more focused time on the subjects that are most relevant to each individual's aspirations, ultimately helping them achieve their future goals. Shout out to you, Nimi. Thank you for this very, very great, wonderful fan mail. I'll take it from the bottom, as Nigerians always pronounce bottom. I'll take it
Mhm.
from the bottom. So there's an update on this. The Federal Ministry of Education has clarified that maths is still compulsory up to O levels. But when you now want to do your A levels, it's not compulsory. So I guess that it is now aligned with what's happening in the UK, basically. So I think there's a slight adjustment into that. So that's the latest update about that concerning the federal, the new syllabus structure in Nigerian secondary schools. So if you are still in the O level of secondary school education, mathematics is still compulsory for you to pass. Yeah. When you're not doing A level, which you mentioned here, also that happens in the UK, you now have to, streamline your career path and choose the one that works for you. If mathematics is not essential in the course you want to study in the university or any higher institution, then you have to do it in the A levels. But if it's not, maybe you want to do theater arts or something within the arts realm, then definitely you don't need it. But once you've already passed mathematics in the O level, then you know that it is what it is. Speaking of increasing Airbnb prices because of the 8th December, I referred to something I saw on Twitter maybe last month, right? Where somebody was complaining. And I also had confirmation from somebody who just came back from England that Nigerian restaurants are the most expensive where abroad. So wherever you see like a large number of Nigerians, like a healthy diaspora, Nigerian restaurants are very, very expensive. They're more expensive than maybe the Ethiopian, Chinese, Somali restaurants. And I saw that, and somebody came back from England recently, and I asked him, and he said it's very true that Nigerian restaurants are known for increasing their prices for no reason, right? I've always said this, and I'll say it again. Nigerians, fundamentally, there's something wrong with us. I don't know, maybe because we're born into this hustle and fight mode, the crabs in the barrel mentality, where you believe that you have to cheat the next person or you have to do to get ahead in life has now made it second nature to us, right? A business that is into Airbnb from January to November, from January, you already know that December is peak period, right? Why is it not that when December is around the corner and people want to start booking early to avoid your rush and to have slots for them to be able to rest and chill and do whatever they want to do in Lagos, you now want to you now want to increase the price for no economic reason, basically. And it's not a case of I've heard cases of people who have already booked months in advance. Then all of a sudden you are refunding them their payments because you want to maximize that surge. Bro, that's not business. That's just plain evil, my nigga. So when it comes, and that is the reason why, if you look at it, Nigeria is a country of billionaires, but no Nigerian company is in the top 100 or 200 most valuable companies in the world because we do business like mad people in this country, like imbeciles. I'm very sorry to say. So that's sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the Airbnb people, it is what it is. As my own advice, hotel is the best way forward now. Hotel is the best way forward. Come to Ikeja. I'm advertising Ikeja for you people. Ikeja GRE. There are at least 3 hotels on every single street. At least 3 hotels on every single street. Once you come out from MMA and you're hitting Ikeja GRE, bro, is it Sheraton you want? If you don't want Sheraton, you can have all those Colombian ones. All those ones where they're non-descripts. They don't have signboard self. It's just number. Anyone you want is there. But you Airbnb people, you people are moving mad. That's all I can tell you people. Yeah.
Um, this Airbnb hike how do you take the talk price hike,
Price
Abby?
hike.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like everything, not just even Airbnb, everything in Nigeria increases in December. Um, and I think that for them it has worked for so long that it's now like second nature, or it's
It's
not
like
the
a it's like a
right
business
thing to
practice.
do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the better word. It's like the MO during the season. Um Last year I don't know if I complained on the pod or if I mentioned on the pod, just to get from VI to the mainland was like 30 something K for Uber in
Yeah.
December.
Mm-hmm.
So everything typically goes up. This is
Yeah.
I can speak to the mentality behind it. However,
It's
it's long
exploitation.
and it's every different companies and their own, what's it called?
And sorry, not to cut you short, but I can bet you these hail taxi hailing apps, I am sure that the price increments is not meant to be that high. But because we would like to squeeze other people to get ahead, there's no how you tell me from Ikeja to the island is 30K. How now?
Uh
Haba. Haba.
it happened though.
But because
It,
everybody wants to be sharp, you want to be like, oh, I'm smarter than the bigger person, you know, you will now want to do that. And yeah, this is meant to be like, okay, let's say Lagos wants to be a tourist center now. This is not how best tourism practices should happen. As a matter of fact, there should be discounts around that period right now to encourage more people to come. But
uh,
no.
When we
You
want buy Lambo
Shylocks.
for Lagos, I want make we
That's the problem.
do.
Not everybody has to drive a Lambo. Just buy your normal Toyota Corolla. The problem is Nigeria that we see
It don't cost.
because there is no structure and there is no visible like economic ladder for us to see our progress. We believe it's either you have or you do not have. So it's either today I'm walking on the street, I'm using Legady's Benz. Tomorrow I want to be driving a Lambo, which brings in, that's why you now have to do shady things, shady business practices, or even basically do fraud to not meet up, to not jump up. Because all of a sudden, the money you didn't make from January to November, you want to now make it in December because January is going to be a low season. So you just want to squeeze people. It's not done that way now. Look at every other country or city where is a tourism attraction. Yes, prices will rise, but not ridiculously high. It will not defy the law of basic economics of supply and demand. But Nigeria, not calm, not calm. If petrol can be 5,000 naira per liter in December, they go down. If oxygen can be 5 naira per inhaling, they go down.
Okay.
I'm sure. I'm not confirmed. I'm just thinking about this. Igbo where they go smoke in December, they go increase them.
No,
You
because
see,
it go different. It go
you
really
see,
different. You
something
get
that they
me?
pick from Ondo State. It's the same Igbo from Ondo State and Ekiti State. I bet
Yo.
Nigerians.
It, you know the interesting thing, I don't even know if hotels are better. There's one very big popular hotel in Lagos. I will not call their name. Someone was telling me that last year, December, they legit gave them back their money and said, sorry, we got a higher price for this room. Bye. Like they had spent a night there and then they had booked the hotel room for like a week. They spent one
Yeah,
night at that room and then they give them back their money that somebody else paid more
you see.
and they need to
Oh, it has happened before.
leave.
Yeah, no, it happens
Yeah.
in Nigeria all the time. I know someone who rented a hotel for an event. Everything
Mm-hmm.
was prepared. And Dangote called that, oh yeah, his daughter. That's the Dangote wedding, and the daughter's wedding that big great and everybody
Oh,
came for. And okay, Okote called my guy and said, bro, come and take your money, please. You want us to even add on top, we'll add. And this is where I believe in an open economy, right?
mm,
But there should be regulations. We as Nigerians, we are very, very opportunistic people. There should be a lot of regulation in this kind of prices, basically. And there should be like repercussions for people who want to unnecessarily uh,
exploit.
cheat, exploit people because this is uncalled for. At the end of the day, Airbnb. What is in your Airbnb? Because you put a track light on top, you put flat screen, and
See,
you put
look at
AC,
me.
and because there's lights, oh, oh,
That's a
now wow.
luxury in Nigeria, by the way. Like all these things you
Everything
just
is first
mentioned
of
now,
all,
it's a
first of all,
luxury.
first of all, I want to say this: luxury is the word that came to die in Nigeria. Everything is there's luxury in Indomie, there's
No, there's
luxury
luxury everything.
There's luxury Uber. There's luxury NEPA. Luxury as a word came to die in Nigeria. If luxury ever comes to, if luxury ever resurrects, it will not set foot in Nigeria because you bastardize everything. All we have now are people with no entrepreneurial skills who have wealth mysteriously and call with bad tastes in everything. Who now call everything luxury. Everything to them is luxury. As long as the common man cannot afford it, it's luxurious. No, but
Please,
God will punish bad people and the Airbnb people because it seems you just want to make people unnecessarily.
I need to say first that if you really have bad entrepreneurial skills, hit me up. The hour inside, so do the work for you.
In
That's
this
one.
country where ignorance is the order of the day. Please,
And another
please.
thing, but I want to get mad. I also want to feel this righteous anger. And I'll be honest, it makes no sense to be hiking prices in December. I remember when trade fair used to be at trade fair, the trade fair complex. I remember
Yeah.
in November when trade fair starts, everybody rushes to trade fair because anything past that trade fair like this,
I go
the
hook you.
price don't go. You understand?
Yeah.
But like in general, everything in Lagos becomes more expensive in December. Like everything,
See, if I had
everything.
like money, stupid money, I
Mm-hmm.
will have Airbnbs and have beach resorts and I'll slash the price 50% off.
But then how the truth is, how do you then stay running? Say you have to pay for diesel, obviously, if you have a bit result and
Yes,
people need to take a boat to come, how do
yeah,
you
but
break even as a
they
business
now
owner?
have to make
Because
sure that
your
people are
staff
not
is also
being.
going to work overtime, remember?
Yes, now, but
Because
you now make sure that, oh, you not increase like the minimum amount of days you can book. So instead of saying, oh, minimum amount of days you can use in the Airbnb is 2 days, you can now say, oh, maybe like 1 week or 1 week 4 days. So you now increase it to ensure that there is bulk in it and to cut the competition. That's what you're going to do. Because when I start, I don't want to plan.
hmm,
I don't when I start, I know I'm not going to break even in the first 2 years. I know that one. All I need is just that flow of cash to keep running, first of all, and give us that momentum, spread brand awareness, and start, going, maybe go hit the bank and say, look, oh, this is our business plan, this is the inflow of cash. Can you just give me more and more and more amount of money as loan? I'll repay back within this period so I can build up, set up more things like this. Then you just start saying, because nobody wants to do it now. Everybody's running away. So yeah, that's what you
see,
can do.
but I hear your point and I see it. However, even if you're not breaking evil, you don't always also want to run at a loss. Like,
Don't worry.
because this is
Uber,
market
Uber as a day.
entry.
Uber as a day, they still they run at a loss. You go, don't worry, things go happen. Don't worry. We go do am. We go balance them. Just to keep the competition first. Just do am.
See,
Just do it like this.
the amount of people where your business that the business is going to handle, where see, I don't even know how to explain this further, but we're and here first of all, the human beings that are attending to these bulk customers, as you've called them,
Don't worry.
how you going to play how
It's
you going
going
to pay how
to
you
once you have the idea,
Apex and OPEX, how are you going to
you
keep it
go
running?
you go balance out. Don't worry. Maybe it's not be an Airbnb, maybe it's not be a large resort hotel that can take that bulk of people.
First
So
of
they
all,
only need.
location don't chop money, first of all.
Don't worry. Everything. See,
I
now
don't
money kill
worry, oh.
everything. Money they kill everything. Don't worry. Just to show that evil people in this country. Una go just do something. No, they go just increase and where. Nightclub that middle class people could go to. No, you have to be a bloody drug dealer at this point to be going to a nightclub now. You're a super Eagles player or an
I'm
Afrobeat artist that's really making money. If you don't get that kind of money now, go nurse your drink for Yeah Precious by the roadside cafe. Just they nurse your normal drink, they go. We just bastardize everything in this country. Anyway,
please.
mm,
Can they bring back like normal clubbing where like you can just buy a drink and just chill instead of
and
like
people can
bottle
dance.
service?
Yes,
Do you get?
just you'll be drinking that will put you in the hospital again. You have liver problem. Oh,
I
Nigeria.
I mean there are lounges that also make up for these things though, but
Lounges
yeah.
are what I'm even why me I'm even pissed at lounges is that they are trying to now compete with clubs in terms of how loud the music can be. I'm in a
Mm-hmm.
lounge. The music doesn't have to be loud. Please. I want to
But
hear
how will you
myself
turn up
talk.
now?
Mm-mm,
What's
I
that
came
song you
to
were making me listen to? You're making me listen to
Escaladizi.
how you
Mm-hmm.
go hear the escaladis now you go
Don't worry. It's meant to
dance.
be background music. It's not meant to be. If I want to hear loud music,
That
I
song
know I
is
have to
not
go to a
background
club.
music. Oh,
Don't worry. And that is why you now have to curate the experience in lounges. You'll not be playing portable for me in a lounge. Why?
yes. So
Do I look like an NURTW thief? No.
I don't think I've heard a portable song.
I've heard a portable
I'm.
song in a lounge before.
Oh,
I don't want to mention their
really?
name. Yes. I don't want to just mention their name. It was not loud. We're not telling the people that they should even reduce the volume. Like, why are you competing with a nightclub for kind of loud? You go to lounges now, they have hype men. Hype men are making noise in your ear.
Oh,
Ah,
no, malo. Now, see, because like things have changed, though. I'll be honest.
for the
I mean,
worst.
me have just having friends coming to Lagos and just talking, oh, this. Sometimes because we're here, probably don't see we don't see the changes as much. But yeah, things have changed a lot. And please, for people coming back in December, November, December, everything's expensive normally. Oh, don't deceive yourself and say, oh, I'll just save like £600 and I just save like $600. My sister, my brother, it cannot work for you. That's what I need to tell you. So carry money, especially if you haven't like seen family in a long time. Just know say they won't even have to tell you. By the time you see one or two challenges that money needs to solve, you body will tell you. But like if you're really coming, carry your money. Like as much as we say these things are terrible, everywhere. Nigeria's inflation rate has gone the sky, has 10x pretty much, and
Please,
so it has affected
if
everything.
sorry, if you don't have any Airbnb to stay, there's YMCA at Ikoyi, that Ikoyi road. Yeah, hey,
YMCA.
you go crash there. Nothing do you last. Anyway, let's go into X of the week or tweet of the week. Everybody say hallelujah, hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah challenge.
Now there's a guy called Bode, and he tweeted right now as the hallelujah challenge is going on. Or I don't know if it has finished. I mean, I don't know.
It's
I
still
don't. I
on.
just know
It's
that
still on.
okay, still on. And
Shout out to
Bode
Hallelujah
tweeted
challenge people.
say
All of
after una
us.
vote after una vote Tinubu finish, una come dey shout, una come dey do hallelujah challenge. Come dey
Before.
pray to Japa to where? Go home and turn your head back. I think honestly, I think God in his the way if God was man, any Nigerian that voted for Tinubu cannot start saying prayer for Japa. No, you will stay here. You will enjoy the fruit of your voting. You will live to see the works of your hand. After you don't cause chaos now, you say you want to not Japa. No. They will reject you in every embassy. Even Liberia embassy will reject you. Cuba embassy will reject you. Anywhere you want to, Cape Verde, Mauritius, Madagascar, they'll reject you. Will be in this country and enjoy the fruit of your voting. Smart people. And honestly, if as God said, if you voted Tinubu, your prayer cannot be answered. I'm sorry. It does. It's called bounce back. Bounce back. It cannot be answered. It cannot be answered. All of you now
You know,
before me. Oh Lord, please let this. But you voted Tinubu. You are part of the people. So what are you not crying for? Nonsense.
um, the, the truth is that Jackpot is part of the system now. Day body, everybody wants to relocate, whether it's Tinubu sitting down there. See, Nigerians don't think about Nigeria when they think about their future, if that makes sense. Like, okay, let me not say Nigerians. A large percentage of Nigerians do not think about, especially the ones who have seen some sort of a uh who either have family or friends who have relocated, they don't think about being in Nigeria. So whether it is Tinubu, whether it is anybody else who had been on that seat, or people would have, and we forget that even if our preferred candidate had won, Nigeria was not going to be easy either way because
No,
money
it would have
needs
been it would have been
it
impeached
have
or
been more
shot.
accountable.
It would have been impeached or shot. There's no two ways about it.
Do you understand? Like, because to get shit together and to get things right, you really need we need a leader who's gonna put their foot down, right? But truly and really, when Buhari Day office, everybody said this is the worst regime. It can't get worse than it got worse. So, and we've been praying ever since. The truth is, the prayers don't stop and the people don't stop wanting what they want. Like people are going to nobody that won't be the reason. Everybody wants to relocate. Even with you say when they turn your eba for nights, you they really pray say, oh, make I come up for you. Please let us sharp pray. Please, I really challenge this way. Please go on. If whatever works, people are looking for hope. I think that's another thing. People are looking for
Yeah,
hope.
it's not that
People
you can
are
look for hope.
in
You're not
dire
gonna vote
need
for the
of hope.
it doesn't mean that you now vote, you now wish for hope and you now vote for the devil. There's two differences. You cannot serve
Um,
man, I cannot serve mammon. Choose one. If you cannot serve God, I cannot serve mammon. Choose one. Mm-hmm.
There have
Raise
been
up.
even
Yeah?
in that our Bible says there were wicked kings who ruled the people, and what the enemy meant for evil, God turned
That's
it
why I want
around for their
that's why I
good,
like for God
our
to be
good.
what God did to Nebuchadnezzar. I mean Nebuchadnezzar, whatever his name was, turn him to the beast. God know they
Oh
do all those
my
kind of
God.
things. God see they do all those kind of things. People go to sit up. Yeah.
No, see. And nobody really passed for real, but I will be honest, people are in dire need of hope. And um fortunately, unfortunately, we'll get it from anywhere that is willing to give it to us.
Don't
And
worry. Bless you go carry banger for that election. Anybody will do
but
anyhow.
this our government though, we sure say we elect them, I think, I mean,
Some people elected.
allegedly.
Some people were elected. So some people were no jokes apart. Some people went
Oh yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
polling booth and exercised their fundamental right as a Nigerian to vote for
Of
who they wanted to vote. And they voted for
yes.
who is in power now. Some places wanted to vote another person and na slap they receive or na blue for I. Some they even just say, "Bro, no even come out. Don't even bother to come out. The vote done. It's okay. It's okay." But anyhow,
Literally.
believe you me, there are people 2026, right? Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video that came out now where they were hailing, some people were hailing one particular son of somebody. I know go take
Mm.
her. One even
Mm.
sang October 20. See, when I was telling people that beware of false prophet, people say, no, you're hating on him. It's because he's a talented Nigerian. You have to understand where it's coming from. See, they do fake fella. You don't win Grammy now. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's not smiling with the oppressors. I know say no feel
See.
last now. When I saw the packaging that Bonner is now becoming a conscious artist. I say where? Personally start with like to party. Where the consciousness? I don't know. Say, Baba won't use and deceive white people win Grammy. After I win the Grammy, CT boy. You fuck, don't worry. But number Damini, shout out to you. You do one. You run and well. You run and well. Those who believe believed. That's a nice 419 from you. Good job. Good job.
Say
God dear.
if you want to win Nigerians' hearts, you need to give a grass to grace
Mm.
tale. It has to be a hopeless situation.
You know if you give me that leg over. Me where I don't know your music from day one. I know there was no consciousness about your music from day one. All of a sudden you enter forest
Who
that they sing these are the monsters we made. This thing
calling
I say,
calling me
oh,
a monster? Coming.
Damini. Sakama J, where
Oh
dog.
my god! But what about if
Even
he
grab
was
he
conscious
was
at that
waiting.
time in his
And
creativity?
yeah, his creativity is dead now. It's no longer conscious. He's unconscious. He needs IPU, intensive care unit treatment. I beg, please
I
let's go
beg,
to
I'm not
believe
a
it or
Burna
not.
Boy supporter, but like, yeah. I feel like maybe he was in a conscious moment that time, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
That's why I go on get fella tattoo again, do everything. Say, I say, I say we go know where this film they go. It never to take. Say, yo, it's a legend, bro. I say, from your mouth to you were the first person in that video. I say, well done. Clap for yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shout out,
Anyway,
shout out to him though.
that your own business with that. You never give me money before. All right, believe it or not, that segment where the news story about we are about to tell you is more of fact than fiction, but it sounds like fiction. And it can only happen in this great country of ours, Nigeria. Now, recently, the Nigerian customs lost an officer, but didn't lose him in the battlefield trying to fight against smugglers. Nope. This custom officer was found dead in a casino hotel. Now, when you see some headlines, as if you are experienced in Nigerian media job, once they say they found somebody dead in a hotel, know that the second half of that headline is where the knockout punch is coming from. They never talk and finish. Now one and part one and part two. Part one is customs officer found dead in casino hotel. Part two, after night with three women. Now let me read the full thing. Customs officer found dead in casino hotel after a night with three women. Mm. Let me go and read. Lawal Tuko, an assistant superintendent of customs, ASC, has reportedly been found dead in a Mujani hotel in the Katsina metropolis. According to Zagazola Makama, a counterinsurgency publication, the deceased officer was said to have lodged at the hotel. The publication said the hotel staff reportedly discovered his lifeless body at the hotel room on Thursday around 8:30 a.m. Sources at the hotel said the deceased customs officer lodged at the hotel with three women. Two women reportedly spent the night with the deceased, while another one visited them later and also lodged in the same hotel. The body of the officer was taken to the Federal Medical Center, FMC Katsina, where he was confirmed dead and deposited at the mortuary for autopsy. Hmm. Hey, what's the things that we see, the things that happen in Nigeria? Okay. So,
Awesome.
yeah, bro. First of all, quick one to my Yoruba people. Eh?
Mm,
When there is one man, when there are three people when there are three people involved in a sexual thing, right?
mm,
It is called threesome, not twosome.
mm,
You hear
mm.
the Nigerian say, twosome lashe. No, 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 no. Please, this is why Awolowo made education free in the Western region. Unfortunately, your bloody politicians right now have decided to underfund education. It is called threesome, not twosome. Please, there are three people involved, not two people. It's mathematics. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you feed your children with milk when they are young to help their brain develop. The problem is that a lot of people didn't take breast milk when you're young. That's the issue. Yoruba people, it is not, and especially people that listen to Portable, it is threesome, not twosome. I've heard them make this mistake so many times.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
like, twosome is actually just one man and one woman because you people are two. So why you not saying twosome are for three people? Please, I'm begging you. Anyway, this man died in a
That
blaze
is
of
so
glory. This is a foursome. This is an orgy. Because anything we don't pass three sums an orgy. Shout out to you. All I have to tell you that men desist away from women who say that you must have stamina in bed. You must. Too many men have died trying to impress women
too
in the
many,
bed.
many, too many,
Please, please,
many.
please, please. If now 2 minutes if you do your 2 minutes with pride. Walk out with pride. Now
I beg you.
we've lost a gallant soldier in the battle, not in the battlefield, in the CD room of a hotel, a cheap hotel, because also to show that he's King Solomon reincarnate.
I
Look
did
at where
tell
he is
you.
right now.
That's what's
Uh-huh.
up.
You see, 3 women. Where do you even get the energy from? One woman is already hard enough. Two is a bruh. Three. No, 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 bruh. Yeah, so freaky shit. That's on Diddy freak off right there, man. That's on freak off right there. Like that's epic
That
shit.
there are Nigerians that are steady knocking like 10 people at a go, like having one man, like 10 babes.
You know
And this
what? You
one
know
is
what
not that
pains
they
me. You know,
told
you
me,
know
or
the funny thing about
actually,
life. Okay, continue
yeah.
first. Continue.
Like this, like, see, we have a lot of sex in this country. There are people who are
Obviously, two
doing
hundred million. Yeah.
15 girls, and this G7, the person is a mature man or a man in his 60s or 70s.
You know the thing that baffles me, right?
Tell me.
Is that when you hear of these stories, right? These
Mm-hmm.
men are high functioning men. And let me explain what I mean by high functioning men. They are usually millionaires. First of all, if you want to have 10 bodies, you're obviously rich in this Nigerian society.
Mm-hmm.
But these are men that are hardworking. They go to work, they achieve things. These are 1% of men where they work. As per when the sun rises like this, you can see them working. As a matter
Down
of
the
fact,
axle.
in the late hour of the night, you can see them closing business deals, doing what they got to
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
These are captains of industry. Then you now hear that Baba is carrying 10 men, women into
Yes,
his
so
guest house. Like, bro, I don't understand. It's like the higher, the more, like the higher level of a functioning man, the higher the sexual appetite. I don't just get. I don't just
testosterone
get.
is running.
Like, bro, look at someone like Diddy. Diddy had how many companies to deal with work? Like, bro,
Yeah.
multi-billionaire selling serial card. I'm like, bro, where do you get the time to hold these sex parties? Bro, I don't
It,
know.
it- sex is and please, nobody should come for my head for this or take me out of context. This is my opinion, right? Sex is a social activity, right? For some people. I mean, maybe over time, I mean, because of Christianity and upbringing, we have come to believe that um there's so much more to it, right? First of all, men get hornier 10 more times in the day than women do. That's, I mean, just the hormones running. I mean, depends on how the hormones are feeling in either person, but it's really a social activity. And to be honest, it's also relaxing for I won't say a certain class of people, but it's also very relaxing. And you might not have time for anything else. And to be honest, I have spoken to someone who actually engages in these things. To be honest, it is the easiest getaway from
See,
their
yeah,
realities and the busyness of their
escapism for
lives
them.
exactly, that's the word,
Yeah.
escapism,
Because I've
right?
seen like men that these are like bros to me. They get when it comes bar, they have bar. But you will hear every day they carry woman. I'm like, and
Yes,
the
so
next day they are putting more hours than at work. I'm like,
the
where
grind,
does it, bro? Are you guys on multivitamins that I don't know about that, bro?
sex vitamins,
Ah,
yo.
and the craziest one is that you now hear that these guys are like 65, 70,
Yes,
and they
so
are putting in more time than you that are in your 30s and like, bro, babe,
yo,
this
so
babe is only one.
intentional.
Babe, is only one I can do. I am more. See, I'm just a man. Meanwhile, Baba is doing 4, 5, 6 1. Like, bro,
Uh,
What is
And they have
happening?
stamina. Oh God. No, they are
There's a
ready
video. I don't
for
want to go
it.
back. I mentioned it. There's a video. A very popular guy. His sex video leaked, and it was with two baddies. I'm like, bro.
Oh
Hey,
my word.
there's something about
I
that
mean,
old. Those we need to just the council of old. I think we Nigerian young men have lost that council of old. And I think we
mm.
need to know, sir, show us the way. How did it happen?
Okay, so
Because
you
boys,
want do am abi you did abi you
no, we
dey
just want to know the
criticize am? Which
secrets.
one?
No,
Oh,
it's
which
just
one?
a thing of wonderment. Like
Mm.
six, you be 6, 7, 8, bruh. Hey, now wow.
See, I feel like also the more money you have, the bigger your appetites, and this is for everything.
Yeah, but there's some guys who just have money and bro, they don't even do anything. They're like, no, I'm done, bro. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't know about those people. Who are those
Yeah,
ones?
but
They
I
have
get
money
that
and they say
because
what?
in a country like Nigeria, like the more money you have, you just begin to see and you begin to understand how the society really works. You now begin to see everything as a commodity, right?
Do you know
So
what?
yeah,
I don't think it's a Nigerian thing.
me, I'm just using Nigerian context, right?
Okay.
Like, oh, because of the unique economic situation in our country, right? Oh, somebody says he doesn't want to give you. Maybe somebody has like a business idea and he doesn't, and you want to buy it, and the person is doing shakara. You're like, bro, I can just give you money now. I'll change the trajectory of your descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Then you now begin to say a young woman, and you're like, why? See, what is the shakara you are doing for? It's not comfort. You want to be comfortable in life. Yeah, yeah. So what? I'm sure that's how MKO used to bag all those baddies back then because I know it wasn't looks. It was definitely money. I know it was definitely money. Yeah,
The
Fela was a
money be
different.
fine,
Fela's one was
but
different. Fela's one was different. It was bagging them a different way. But so like MKO was like, bro, it's not money you're looking for. But bro,
you
the
know,
stamina of this old man, I don't get, man.
a man with charisma is will more or a funny guy will more likely have more babes.
Ugochi, not certainly, not for this our generation. No. This generation, they've turned
Ah,
things upside down. Nah, bro, these baddies are like, bro, you know,
you can't blame anybody
so,
because since
ego,
tight.
ego, ego, kudi, where is the
Listen,
money at? Like, be Alibaba, crack all the jokes you want to crack from now. Be like Dave Chappelle. We are not seeing nothing at the end of the
but
day.
but you know what? I'm actually and again speak for myself. Nobody
Yeah, I'm not
should.
mad. It's the way life will always be. It will move in certain ebbs, it will ebb and flow and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying that some of these old guys, bruh, the energy after working all day long. So now you know, and just equal all those equal you 10 people, all those men, just premium pies. You're like, God have mercy.
Ikoyi
Then I go
has
to
bad
guest stars.
publicity.
Of course, there's no me from
No,
the
Ayo, the men on the mainland are freaky out. Let me be honest. They are
see.
freaky
I'm
too.
just no. I'm not using Ikoyi Club as just because it's something everybody can attach
Okay.
to. It's
Mm.
everywhere, even in Mowe Self. I'm sure there's some
Ah.
chairmen there that
Hmm.
now then they will hold the streets and any babe they don't want to know. They cancel them. I'm like, bruh, now
Have I
what?
told you one story about one bus driver in Ekiti that was smashing his friend's pregnant wife?
Of course, my day now.
Uh-huh.
My day.
Smashing serious.
They carry the
No,
money.
I think they have more sex safe in rural areas because there's nothing more to
Oh,
do.
yes, now. Look at the
Yes,
even that country was Equatorial Guinea. See that guy who they've sentenced now,
exactly. What's that his
bro.
name now?
Look at your. It's not as if you were like, oh, the manager of one mid-level, small or medium-sized entrepreneurship, like whatever. Bro, you're the head of the ESCC. That means you have to be doing meetings every single day, reading files, reading reports, surveillance, and everything. And you were bagging bodies like that, bro. Where was the work-life balance? Like
That
where?
is it.
That is it for me.
That is the work-life balance.
Wait, cause me, if I carry my laptop in the morning like this, before I raise my head, it's already 4 p.m. I'm like, where has the day gone? And people are just even the logistics of it all. Oh, okay, we'll meet at this place, one thing. Man,
Uh,
shout out to them. Where
see,
one of their members
only
has passed away now.
this is one of their members.
I've been no.
See, it only goes to show that if a person has time, like if a person likes you, they will give you their time. Don't believe anybody who says, "Oh, I've been too busy. That's why I didn't reach out." Lies.
Oh, me, I don't believe that.
Everybody,
No,
exactly.
one strike and I know they get all those kind of like that. No, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
If
you
it
for
is important,
thank you
you will
for the
create time
messaging
for
between the
it.
lines. Thank you for the messaging between the lines.
But
I
if you
get
like
you
say
loud
your
and
own,
clear.
you the rush. One strike.
It's not strike now. You know they had
You
now.
don't
You know they
have
had.
patience.
I know patience is not my virtue at all. It's not my
Ah,
virtue. I've not yet
no, that
I've not yet absorbed the fruit of that particular fruit of the spirit. No, 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 no.
you've
I'm
not
very
absorbed it yet.
impatient.
You have not grown it.
I have not grown it at all. I'm not grown it at all.
Um,
Uh,
I will be honest and I'll say that I've also come to a point in my life where sex isn't fun and games for me. Like, but there's no like what's about sex is even a fun activity. Can we even be there in the, like what
I think we can ask the man who just passed away if we can find his ghost. Like bros, please
is
even
it?
me.
Is it play or something? Like I is it a joking something? Like are we joking? Someone's like, oh, what do you do for someone actually legit this is a conversation. Somebody said to me, oh, just have sex, just have fun and have sex. I'm like, how can you put fun and sex in the same? Like, what are we
That's
going
for
to be
them now.
doing?
That's for them.
Did they chop them?
Some people see it as war, as a battleground.
For real,
So
oh,
it
I
depends
beg.
on your POV concerning life. Anyway, second, believe it or not. So a fashion designer was kidnapped and was held
Wow.
captive for quite a few months. And there's a Q&A on Punch, and I'll do the Q&A, and where you will not get to a very interesting part, and that's where I'll stop. Can you please introduce yourself? Because Nigerian journalists don't know who there is interviewing, so they always ask, "Can you introduce yourself?" Uh, the lady's name is Grace Shea, I believe. I believe Grace Say Sey. So can you please introduce yourself? I'm from Cross River State. I'm a fashion designer, actress, and content creator. I'm married and blessed with 4 children. Tell us what happened on the day you were kidnapped. On April 18, 2025, I traveled to Uyo for a movie shoot. After the shoot, I decided to return to Calabar via the Uyo Calabar waterway. Along the way, our boat was attacked by marked kidnappers. They forced us into their boat and took us to their camp deep inside the creeks. At the camp, they collected everyone's bags and searched them. Inside one bag, they found some ATM cards and demanded to know the owner. When no one admitted ownership, 2 of them pointed at me, claiming the cards were mine. I was shocked. They began beating me, accusing me of lying. I cried and begged, explaining that my ATM card had expired and that I mostly carried out transactions via my phone. They threatened to shoot me if the cards later turned out to be mine. I kept praying silently. God, please prove my innocence. Eventually, they took all of us to another creek-like area deep in the forest. I don't know if they ever discovered the real owner of the cards. How many people were in the boat? There were 24 of us in total. The kidnappers seized everything, our phones, bags, clothes, everything was gone. What happened after they captured you? We stayed there for about 3 or 4 days before they began contacting our families for ransom. During that time, we slept on wooden planks under the open sky, surrounded by mosquitoes and the smell of stagnant water. How long were you held captive? I was kidnapped on April 18 and released in May. I spent 22 days in captivity. Some people were even held longer. They released victims one after another, depending on whose family could pay the ransom. How did you feel when they took you away? I was terrified. My only thoughts were of my husband and children. Since they took our phones, there was no way to communicate. I kept praying for divine help because the kidnappers were heavily armed and aggressive. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the story turns left. Believe it or not. Were you tortured or beaten? Yes, several times. They beat me with the flat side of a cutlass, especially on my buttocks. They mocked me, saying my body looked too perfect, and assumed I must have undergone cosmetic surgery. They said if I could afford a BBL, I must have money to pay the ransom demanded. I told them I've never done any surgery and didn't even know if a BBL could bust, as they threatened to do so. They mocked me for being an actress, assuming I was rich. The beating was extremely painful. I still feel it to this day. Ladies and gentlemen, the headline of this Q&A is called "Kidnappers Threatening to Bust My Buttocks Over BBS Suspicion." Fashion designer. I'll leave Ugochi to comment. Thank you very much.
That's why I was laughing so much. beat her because of BBL. So if they now
They wanted
bust,
to bust the
they wanted
BBA.
to check like so if we
Yes.
beat her where we go boss, make we see
You go
what's in
boss, you
the
go do
inside.
quack.
I'm not
Go no say
laughing, I
she
promise.
get money.
That is so crazy. What? First of all, is so scary being kidnapped. Like, and I'm not saying this from any experience personally, but like just having people around me
They're
who
able to
have been
bust it.
kidnapped. Do you understand? Then they now start to beat you to bust your bum.
Like,
That is insanity.
bro,
What?
Nigeria is something else. I cannot
Yo,
I cannot fathom that at all.
do you get? No, that's ridiculous for real. Like that, I don't think anybody deserves that. And just added to her fear that they could have killed her because of some suspicion because they wanted to experiment with
Yeah.
her and whatever. Oh no, that's crazy.
Mhm.
That is so unfair. No, the
It's so unfair, but
curiosity almost killed the cat.
he must kill the woman.
Do you understand? Hey.
I
So
think she
if
will
she
enter
not
the
talk
nearest.
quick,
She will enter the nearest. What's it called? Any BBL hospital or clinic to say she wants to do anti BBL. May they reduce that. May they
hmm.
even reduce this one. She no do
I
again.
bet me they don't reduce them more. That's
Ah,
something with people they find.
now wow.
See,
Well,
we've gotten into like cosmetic enhancement um phase in the world, especially well, let me not say especially in Nigeria, but these days there's hardly I was having a conversation recently with someone and we were talking about how well we said lucky wives, right? A lot of lucky wives have started to like just do things to themselves, either Botox on the face, your forehead, your cheeks, your lips, or they are taking or women are having to take drugs to reduce their bellies. And see, this is not attacking anybody. I mean, do what you gotta do to feel good, right? But like this is a pandemic right now. Like a lot of people are doing some cosmetology thing to their bodies right now. And it just begs the question that like when does this stop and what is the future of and this just throwing it out there for estheticians to answer or like people who like the sort of beauty alterations because these are not enhancers like and this don't get me wrong I do think that you can do stuff like you can do whatever you want to your body right but like it's really widespread these days like this conversation started because somebody asked me where I did my bomb and I'm like I was going to lie.
ew.
I promise you.
Allegations,
See, I said, wow.
accusations.
See, I was so close to saying, just calling some random name somewhere in Turkey. And I was like, man, I didn't do shit. And they're like, are
I'm
you
not there. I'm
sure?
not there. Oh, I'll struck you there. Not really talking.
My
It's
mommy would have first of
Istanbul.
all slapped me from
I
wherever she
trust her.
is.
So
If
what is
was
that?
if for lights me one dirty slap from where she did. Are you crazy? Which place did you go and do what? You know, but it's on the increase these days, and I just hope like people are getting the right sort of
Just
care or
get it right.
the
Yeah, just get the
yeah.
right care, the
Mm-hmm.
aftercare for it. Make sure that you're not going to visit a quack. You know, concern me.
Exactly.
It's not my own body to each to
To each
thyself be
their
true.
own.
Yeah, to each their
Exactly.
own. So do what you gotta do, baby.
You
But
know what
just
I
not the
mean?
one that's you know hey, they'll not hack you to not cause more problems at the end of the day. And you have to spend more money. Uh-huh.
Uh,
I
and
just
please,
miss
no,
fella.
no,
Yeah, continue.
nobody should try to bust anybody's bum for the love
No,
of
it's
God,
not blow blow.
please.
It's not
You
blow
get
blow. It's flesh.
what the
Thank
fuck?
you. Don't let curiosity kill the cat. I
Do
beg.
you get it? Please
But in times like this, I miss fella because
tell me.
fella back in the day did a song against skin bleaching. I
Mm.
wonder what he would have come up with seeing
Ah,
this one right now.
you'll be
Baba would have been
rolling.
perplexed. Like,
Do
bruh,
you
I'm sure.
get?
First of all, maybe one of his queens, or one of those babes in the is that they just wait, oh, it was not as big as this before. What's happening? Then I said, Baba, na BBL. Fella will just
You
he will wax a quick one.
listen.
Wax a quick one for them.
The intro will be like 3 hours before it
No,
starts.
fella now. That intro go first be like 3 hours. Me,
I
you go first
swear.
complain. For now, see what you want sing.
I
Uh,
tell you. Ego. Thank God anyway that women are more like people are taking their health more seriously. I think that's one thing that this generation is seeing a bloom in. Like either people are trying to work out or eat healthy, eat cleaner. That's good. That's a great advancement. Like sports, like well done to everyone who's just trying to figure it out day by day. But please, please, and please. Even myself, I think low key in my head, I have also thought about what it. I mean, we've seen pictures online, but like I've also thought about how does a butt look when it like goes bad or
Oh
like
no, they're horror
explode.
photos.
Do you know what I mean?
They're horrible
Terrible.
photos. They're terrible photos. So please, I beg. This is not the one that you go and do under the counter. Please.
Uh-uh.
Uh, if it
Go
must
to
be
the
done,
right
it must be
people.
done very well. Yeah.
Ah, I'm on. There's some people's bodies that is really banging or
Mm.
but that's not the conversation.
Yes, that's not the conversation. As Ugochi said, a lot of people are going to the gym, including Odumodu Black. If you like gym,
Uh-uh.
uh-huh, go bust
Industry
your bubble,
machine.
bust your muscle. Uh-huh. I don't know if we've done weekly essentials of going to the gym before. I'm not
We
sure.
haven't,
Have
we
we?
haven't, we
We
haven't.
haven't. Ah, this is a nice one. So
I
this
love
week's
it.
weekly essentials is about going to the gym. And
Mm.
me, I have a few rants, please.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All of us came to the gym to work out. I believe that is what
Some people.
everybody's interests. If you know that you want to do Clarence Peters, Tijo Murray, Kula Folayan, tripod, ring lights, microphone, find your own corner of the gym to work. You cannot go to a place where everybody is hustling. You're not saying, please don't stay in front of my camera. Madam, do you know how much it is for gym membership per month?
Listen.
I will stay in front of anywhere I want to stay in. Please, please. If you know you came to act film somewhere else. Don't come and act film where people are working out and sweating. Please, I beg you in the name of
What?
God. And that includes men, so it's not just gender specific. So guys, you see there, they will work out for 5 minutes. They will shoot a video for almost 1 hour. They're not gonna drink Lucozade and we're not making look as if no, they really went to the gym. We know you people. If you know his film came to act, tell your gym to open film academy for you people so you people can record what you are doing. All of us here that we came here to burn our money because if they pay us, say we they pay this kind of amount. Please, please, and please leave us alone. Thank you. Secondly, if you know the Lord has not blessed you with a natural, unoffensive body odor or body scent,
Mm.
please,
But
please, I beg, it's not hard. Psst, psst, psst. It's not hard. In your vital areas, please. We don't need everywhere to be oozing, please. And you know AC is on. AC go on,
exactly.
make the ooze come cool, go on chill. And actually go make her last, it go make her dance for the air. No.
I swear.
Please, 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 please. If you have to bath before you place, whatever you have to do so that you smell like a responsible human being, please, I'm begging you, do so.
Listen.
Thirdly, our gym brothers that are in front of one machine, that are using one machine for 2 hours and hug it for themselves. No, this is a communist environment. Everybody partakes in it. Don't say, no, no, I'm not yet finished with the set. What are you doing? You've not finished with the set, but you are gisting with all the guests. Are you gist? Did you come here to gist with all the ladies, or did you come here to bench press? Let us know. You can't be hugging it, please. There's no hugging here. If you know you're not, you are chilling, go away and let people use it. When you're ready, you come back. I beg in the name of God. If you know you came here to find woman on your own time. Don't disturb us that came here and we have a tight working schedule. Please, I'm begging you. This one now goes out to all the gym instructors.
Mm.
Sir, I paid you to instruct me. It doesn't mean you will not leave me in one machine and you now attend to the women in your group. Because Nigerian gym instructors like that. They will leave the men. I say, okay, yeah, you've already, you can carry it once ahead, but they'll not focus on the women. They'll not
No,
be
no,
giggling.
no.
They'll be drinking yogurt with them. They'll be gisting. They'll say, oh, your hair is very nice. I'm like, bro, excuse me. I finished this exercise. Can we take us to the next one? But no, I shower day all of our eye. I shower day all of our eye. Please and
Except
please
my
and
gym
please.
instructor promise, Sha.
Yes, and our other guy too, because I know
Exactly.
that one is strict.
Callisto's.
Callisto is strict. Not even a fuck about you. But there are some like
Exactly.
this. Once they sight the babe like this, they don't disappear. They have disappeared, and I think that's all I want to say about the gym. Those are the essentials for me, please. Let everybody Let everybody just day as they want day.
Be
I beg.
guided.
Be guided. If not film, you can't shoot. Now music video you can't shoot. Go to your side of the gym. Don't come and disturb us, please and very much. Thank you.
Oh my word. I love it. It's a whole rant. You're here, especially those people that hold equipment. Those are the
Oh
most
my
annoying
lord.
ones.
Yes. Oh, I have another
Those
rant. You know all those
drop it.
Homo sapiens that have built their muscles. That always
Mm.
say, if I'm carrying anything and I'm not doing it right, don't come and say, no, you're not doing it right. No, you're not the gym instructor. Leave me. Let me, don't come and show your
I
masculine.
don't think that's bad
No,
though.
see, they want to do that alpha male thing that's no, now no. Hug your
They're reading
uh,
I'm deep.
hug your equipment and your steroids. Because I know that this muscle is not normal muscle. Now steroids. Your muscles are big and your testicles are small. Stay
Oh
your own
my
side.
god.
Let the person I had come and do his own job. Thank you for showing concern. But no thanks.
See, I can completely understand that, but sometimes you just want to help, or you know, helping your neighbor at the gym is
I have
important too.
one more thing, but I won't say it. I think it should go to that say it. I think it should come better for the fairer sex. Because they need to say
Eh,
only if she doesn't say it now. So but stay.
is
Just
it the prince?
please, you are imprinting something. I'm begging the name of God. My eye
Free
shall not
me.
behold iniquity. I know that everybody should focus. But sometimes I beg in the name
Yo,
of God. Please.
oh
I'm
my
begging you.
word.
I beg. I beg.
Please
Thank
respect
you.
people's eyes in the actually it's so poor for you know, sometimes you want to be upset at it, but please wear good underwear at the gym.
There's one lady
When
that was lifting with me. I saw
mm-hmm.
the whole cameto. I was like, God,
You
let
know,
this cup,
some
let
people
this
can't
cup
hide it,
pass by
Sha.
me. I see, I know. That's what I didn't blame her. I just told God, let this cup pass over me. Please. Please.
Yo, okay. So gym essentials, adding to what AOT2 has spoken about. Some people come to the gym and they're just swinging their hands, and no gym bag, no nothing. Or you carry pieces and bits of the things you want to use at the gym, maybe your skipping rope, and you just loiter, you just drop it anyway. Please buy a freaking gym bag and put all your essentials in it. Please, you're
Definitely.
not a baby. You understand? Also, very important, ensure that your workout clothes are comfortable and allow you to do the necessary workout that you have either decided to do for the day or has been put out for you to do. Please be very respectful. Some people, especially those ones that go for all those dance workout classes, the position you were this week and last week and the week before doesn't mean that that is your position for the rest of your life in that gym. Change position. And that shit annoys me. And I'm talking about it because there's one woman at my former gym that used to bully me I tell her one day, like, you have to stop this. You need to stop it. It's not normal. It's not normal for a human being to think that you come for a dance, that you come late and you come and bully people out of you say, oh, I was there, I was standing there. Are you mad? Go and find somewhere else to dance, please. Okay, that I digress. Get comfortable workout clothes. Ensure that you're able to move and do things in the gym. I see some guys, girls, they come to the gym, they're wearing swim shorts to come to j- just wear appropriate gym clothes, please. Appropriate gym clothing is important. Also, wearing appropriate gym shoes. I mean, it's part of the clothes and shoes, very important. Wear the appropriate ones. I see some people wear Crocs, and I know some people will come after me. Me too. I also have worn Crocs to the gym, but sometimes there's some programs that you need to do that your Crocs might not be able to help you out in that situation. And sometimes you need your trainers for a certain type of balance, different trainers for different things. But please wear the right shoes to avoid tearing a muscle, well, to avoid common gym injuries. Please, please, and please, when you finish using an equipment, sanitize it.
Oh yes, you people that sweat
Do you
buckets,
understand?
please.
Sweat buckets, really.
Will not see your ass imprint on the whole thing. Everything
Do
will not
you get?
be. Do blah blah
Clean the
blah.
damn thing when you're done. Shout out to iFitness for giving wipes in the gym. Like there's wipes. Just go and clean after yourself. When you're working out, come with a towel to the gym and clean that your crazy sweat from your face. Nobody there is your family member who wants to or is in love with you so much that wants to mix your liquids with theirs. Please clean your face. If you're
Yes.
doing anything, if you're doing any workout and you know you're going to be dripping, let me take that back. You're not going to be sweating buckets. Please carry that your towel, put it at your head, your back, wherever the water is coming, or wherever the sweat is coming from, and just keep it sanitary. Please be very mindful of other people. Other people also came to work out, not to share your bodily liquids with you or your fluids with you. Also, if you know that you're one of those people that, when you're at the gym, you really just like to do your thing in the corner and want to hoard things, please desist from that. If you are always doing that,
Oh
don't
my
try.
lord. Please, why
Just
are all
that
the dumbbells? Person don't carry and go build
you don't
house. Go
go one
build,
corner.
build pyramid for your own side of the this thing. Ah,
In primary school, when exam has ended and you now use your table and chair to do like house, or you just create something out of
yeah.
your table and chair. That's how it always feels when I see those people. Why do only you have all the dumbbells, only you has all the plates, only you has all the what exactly are you trying to do in that corner there? Exactly.
I
Please,
don't
can we
know.
be serious? Do you get what I mean? Most importantly, try to come to do when you come to the gym, do the workout that is needed and bounce. Some people, I mean, we do understand that we're going into the digital age and AI really be AI in, but reduce the communication. Sometimes some people end up coming to the gym and not working out even one thing, right? So don't distract people who are actually working out with yourself who doesn't want to what's it who doesn't
Take
want
your
to
life
work out.
seriously.
Do you
Taking your life
understand?
seriously, basically.
Brush your mouth, bathe, keep it Gucci, keep it clean. If you're all coming to the gym to work out, let's support each other, let's be respectful of each other's spaces. And yeah, I think that's about it for me. Oh, the
And also
dick
look,
prints and the
yeah, dick
the
prints too, yeah. Yeah,
there's
please
some things you
guys.
cannot avoid, shall I
No,
that's another
no.
thing.
It's not that I'll be trying to carry weight. I want to lift a weight. Then the person that is beside me, I can see your dick prints. Bro, this is not that kind of party. This is not a GD party. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta cover
But
that shit up, bro.
the clothes are skin tight.
It's not scripted. You gotta wear like you gotta wear extra large. You won't die. You won't die.
If they're not gonna wear extra that they're not wearing anything inside, you're not be seeing the
Oh,
full express.
now now it is a war.
But yeah,
Please let us and please, when you're carrying heavy machinery, please no noise. No noise. If you are doing anything strenuous, no noise. Some people will be screaming. Why are you screaming?
because of the energy now, the energy you need to exert.
There was a lady that was on a stairmaster which day.
Ooh,
And
love
I
that.
was jogging beside her. This woman was moaning. I said, do you need space? Is something
See,
going on in your life that we should know about? If it's too hard, please don't make all these erotic noises, please. I beg you. Ah,
but please, money, like if you're going to lift something heavy, you're going to make sounds now.
grit your
Don't feel
teeth.
so.
Grit your teeth, man. I beg. Don't be inside the giving us low fame audio in the gym.
Oh
I
my
beg.
word,
All right, that's
please.
done. Let's jump into Once Upon a Time in Nigeria. And this one, we're going to the creeks of the Niger Delta. Not to kidnap anybody or ask if the BBL was real, but to talk about a prominent figure called King Jaja of Opobo.
Boobs.
Opob's in the building.
You get
All
me?
right, this is called The Rise and Fall of King Jaja of Opobo. In the mangrove delta of southeastern Nigeria, or south southern Nigeria,
Mm.
in the 19th century, there lived a man whose name would resonate across the Gulf of Guinea and into the halls of British imperial history, Jaja of Opobo. Jaja wasn't born a king, he was actually born a slave. Around 1821, in a small village called Umoha, actually an Igbo village, a boy named Imbaso Okwara Zugumba was captured and sold into slavery after a local conflict. He was only
Murdered.
about 12 years old. Sorry, I know I murdered that. I'm sorry. From the inland forest, he was marched to the coast where the powerful trading city of Bonny lay. If anybody knows where Bonny is in Nigeria, it still remains that place. It's a kingdom that thrived on the oil palms and the Atlantic trade that replaced the dying slave trade. In Bonny, Imbanaso was bought by the Anna People House, one of the great trading families in the city-state's complex system of merchant houses. Each house was like a company. It had a leader, agents, slaves, and a network of trade relationships that stretched deep into the interior and across the seas. It was here that the boy's sharp mind and iron will began to show. He learned languages, accounting, trade, and diplomacy. He became trusted. He became indispensable. By the time he was a young man, the people in the Anna People House no longer called him Imbanaso. They called him Jaja, an anglicized twist of his original name. And through sheer brilliance, he rose from slavery to become the head of that same house, the master of those who once owned him. The mid 1800s were a time of turmoil in the Niger Delta. The British were tightening their grip on trade, and the old coastal kingdoms were being reshaped by competition and greed. Bonny was split by civil war, the Anna People House against the Manila People House. Jaja, ever strategic, led his men to victory, but he also realized something profound. Bonny, with his British interference and endless rivalries, could no longer give him control over his destiny. So, in 1869, he made a bold move that would change the map of the Niger Delta forever. He gathered his people, his ships, and his wealth, and founded a new kingdom upriver away from Bonny, a place he called Opobo, after an ancient Ibani hero. Here, Jaja established himself as King Jaja of Opobo, and in a few short years, he transformed the settlement into a thriving commercial power. His city-state sat strategically on the Imo River, perfectly positioned to control trade routes into the interior. Palm oil was the gold of that era, and Jaja monopolized it masterfully. European merchants, especially the British, soon realized they could not trade in the region without his consent. They had to deal with him directly, pay his prices, and respect his terms. Jaja fixed export duties, controlled markets, and forbade anyone from bypassing Opobo to trade inland. To his people, he was a visionary, a king who had turned slaves into merchants, villages into a kingdom, and himself into a legend. To the British, he was, however, a problem, a black man who had outplayed them in their own economic game. By the 1880s, tension grew. The British wanted free trade, in quotes, which really meant their trade on their terms. Jaja stood firm. He refused to let them undercut his control of the oil markets. British traders accused him of being obstructive and hostile to commerce. In truth, he was just refusing to be cheated. In 1887, British officials devised a plan to remove him. Under the guise of diplomacy, they invited Jaja aboard a British gunboat, the HMS Goshawk, to discuss trade issues peacefully. Once on board, they arrested him and sailed him away, charging him with obstructing trade and violating the spirit of free commerce. It was treachery disguised as civility. Jaja was tried in Accra, then exiled to the West Indies, the island of St. Vincent, thousands of miles away from the delta he had built. The people of Okpobo mourned. Some refused to trade, others rebelled. His kingdom began to fracture without leadership. Years later, after countless petitions and appeals, the British finally agreed to let him return home. But fate, or perhaps the empire's cold hand, had other plans. On his voyage back in 1891, King Jaja fell ill and died at sea under suspicious circumstances. Many believed he had been poisoned. They buried him far from Mokobu, but his legend never died. In the minds of his people, Jaja remained the man who rose from chains to crown, who built a nation from nothing, who stood his ground against the world's most powerful empire and paid the price for it. Today, his name still carries weight in the Niger Delta. Streets, schools, and institutions bear it. But beyond monuments, Jaja's story speaks to something deeper: the internal tension between dignity and domination, between sovereignty and survival. He was in every sense a self-made king, a proof that greatness can rise from bondage and that power, once seized by the oppressed, will always terrify the oppressor. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the story of King Jaja of Opobo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Aya. That was such a great story. Like,
Yep.
I think we don't talk enough about how, like, as people, there were people who also resisted the slave. Let me not call them
The coming
our
of foreign interference.
colonizers.
Yeah.
Exactly. There are people who really fought tooth and nail to ensure that they didn't invade their cities. And Okubo's story is one of the many stories on how, we were violently, or our forefathers were violently and vehemently removed from their position, from their stations of power, just so that, things can flow freely for them. As you rightly said, free trade. This is so interesting because I was talking to someone recently about the oil markets here in Nigeria, and she said something that
Which
actually,
oil? Palm oil markets or crude
no,
oil?
which kind, we they fight palm oil war for Nigeria.
I'm
Crude
just
oil,
asking. I
oh,
just wanted to know. All right.
yeah, sorry. Crude oil. And she said something that is still very relevant, even in the story you just said right now, and still relevant till today. If a white man wants something, he will stop at nothing till he gets it. And if it is you who is in the way of that thing, he's ready to crush you. So sometimes when, we were having a conversation about, oh, how Nigerians are always saying, oh, our foreign kiki, we need foreign intervention. On a foreign intervention keep us part of the things that we are currently still experiencing is foreign intervention,
Things
that
or
is
things.
engineering. You
Or
understand?
things on things. Yeah.
A prophet, and I don't know how long like we would continue to fall under the wiles of the people who we think know better than we ourselves. And I don't know when we're going to also learn it, because guess what? It appears in everything that we still believe that everything Western is better, but it has never worked in our favor as Black people. Never, ever, ever worked in our favor. And I don't know when we're going to learn past that. Peace and love, yes, but like we need to really maybe do better.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe not do better. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's tiring. I don't know how to explain it. It's really tiring. I wish this gist that I'm telling you about, like people, like if you stand in a white man's way, he'll clear you. I wish I could go deeper into it because it's happening right now in our country, and I mean, we sit and we don't even know we are blindfolded to these things, and it happens every day. A lot of our mineral resources are currently leaving the country on a daily, on unnoticed, unrecorded. There's no documentation for all of this, and it's happening. We're only looking at crude oil, but there's so much gold, everything. uh I don't know. I don't know when we've been fighting for a long time, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I don't think that fight is going to stop anytime soon as well, because every time we take a step forward, it's like we take 10 steps backward. So
They do
it's
in
a little
Nagalala.
difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more Galana shocky too.
All right.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of fights, something that I never thought I would hear in my lifetime as an engineer. I thought we are past this level in the 90s. Um, the Defense Headquarters (DHQ) dismissed reports of a coup attempt in Nigeria recently. So the
Mm.
DHQ described a false and misleading report in an online medium alleging that the country's 65th independence anniversary activities were cancelled over an attempted coup plot. The DHQ urged the public to disregard misinformation being circulated by purveyors of falsehoods and enemies of the nation. Now, if anybody can remember that, surprisingly, there was no Independence Day parade. It was
Mm.
cancelled last minute. So
Mm.
there are certain publications. One of them, one of the most credible, Premium Times, actually wrote an article saying, alleging, they made an allegation that there was a planned coup in Nigeria. It was in the offing, and
That's
they spoke
crazy.
to certain sources in the military, I believe in the military and the government, who told them yes, and a few soldiers had been arrested. I don't know if anybody knew, but it's sometime like a week or 2 weeks ago, there's a
Mm.
story of 13 soldiers being reprimanded for indiscipline and stuff. So they believe that was the cover story. The real story, allegedly, was that those soldiers were planning a coup. And I
Interesting.
I thought that after 1999, Nigeria don't pass that
Mm.
level. But apparently,
Right.
things they happen. But like we said
Let
on
me
Loose
tell you.
Talk, Nigeria has evolved security wise in a certain way that to have a coup in a manner they used to have in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and up to the 60s is practically impossible. So I'm guessing that is why this was caught in the bud or nipped in the bud very, very, very fast. Because the Nigeria of 2025 is not the Nigeria of 1984 or 83.
Mm.
But still, as a 90s child, once you hear coup, bruh, it's not funny.
I will
I
tell
saw some
you.
Gen Z people saying, maybe we need military back. I'm like, bruh, first thing first. If military come back, they go slap your face, first of all. Because all this talk where they talk, you cannot talk in front of soldier. Yeah. And I stated that, that since, from 66 to 99, that, the military ruled with almost no interruption. They didn't achieve any major thing good for Nigeria. So, but yet it's still alarming that some people, it
Third
seems,
mainland bridge.
I, I beg. Tommy Lambridge way, mommy water fee construct. So, but I beg you, and I've said it on this store, I'll say it again. Me, I don't want cool. Me, no one's cool. Please. Maybe they carry them go as they go like this. You go, they patch them along the way. I
I will
beg.
tell you.
I do not want to switch on the television or see a broadcast, fellow Nigerians. Is against my personal wish and desire to. No, 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 no. Maybe they carry on the go like this. I beg you, in the name of God, please. The last military government that we had, not the Abubakar one. I'm not going to mention his name. The last one wasn't funny. People had to have eyes at the back of their head. I beg you, in the name of God. We're not going there again. Thank you.
I will tell you. But like, I mean, I'm not necessarily surprised because some African countries have experienced coups in recent time. Um,
There's one false Messiah that is in Burkina Faso. We go soon show everybody. Where everybody goes soon, they go soon
first
collect.
who?
Water. False Messiah.
Oh, who is it? Traore, right?
Is that his name? I don't know. The one with the berets that always feels
Yeah.
like
Oh my
he's
God, that guy is so cute
is
though. Ooh.
Mandela's junior is Mandela's first son. He go show everybody. Now so about the stats.
See,
Don't worry.
he's
We've
the truth is
we've seen
he's
them.
really inspiring people. He's really
Okay.
inspiring people all over the world.
So
Like
Mobutu did more than that. Don't worry. Mugabe did all this one. Don't worry.
you
We'll be
you know
there
that
now.
you know that if they get to Traore, then we know that it's somebody in his inner
It's
caucus.
not
So
that I
another
no, it's not
person
that I
outside.
no. I'm not saying they're going to get to him. He will show his true colors.
Okay,
Don't
based
worry
on that,
now.
it's not a selfless
All of them
it's
always
not
start
a selfless
everybody.
endeavor.
See, I've seen everybody, Kabila, everybody, the way. So no, everybody will do it. After I say, so when are the next elections? We don't know indefinitely. For now, it's indefinitely. Sir, we noticed that your ministers and everybody are driving new cars. What do you expect that the people who are burning the midnight candle for this nation not to enjoy this? Now, so we don't
Mm,
see Valentine
power
Strasser.
power
With all of
drunk.
us, it is a pattern in Africa. We know it's simple. You to enter that place, you now see the money. You like, yeah, yeah. You think it's by the road? Go on, no big road. I beg you. No, they carry on, they go, Jare. We all know you people in Africa.
But he seems to be standing up for his people, and
Don't worry now.
they speak to a better, a some sort of a better life in Burkina Faso under
I'm all out, only one
Traore's.
question. All out to ask
Tell
a question.
me.
When is the next election? You dispose of an elected government. So you should plan to give to hold elections so people can vote in a civilian government. When is the next election?
Um, I don't. I
Or
see.
or unless he declares that he's not the president, that it's indefinite.
He's the
Then we not know.
president. Oh,
Okay, then we don't know where they go now. Please carry on.
maybe there was another. There was a recent coup in Africa. Is it
There are.
very
I think there are
unlikely?
two nations or three
Madagascar
nations.
or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. That one was not. That one was because there was an anarchy
Uh-huh.
and they were about the civilians were about to topple the government. The military had to
Mm-hmm.
military had to intervene while the
Mm-hmm.
president had to exile himself. And I don't
That's
know if they've
crazy.
elected somebody in the interim. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that was mad, sha. And to our Nigerian politicians, the wind of change is blowing because you think say you get CCTV for your house. Don't mean say that other house where they down the street because you don't get CCTV. They do things there. You know go reach your house one day. Hmm. I shall already sang it. There's fire on the mountain. One day the river will overflow.
And they
Hey,
tell you,
don't worry now. Don't worry.
I will run.
Where will they play?
I beg, make me no run, no. I beg, and this cool belt. I hope that Nigeria is not. I mean, Nigeria
We are in the cool
almost
belt.
joined. I they tell you,
We are in the cool
actually
belt.
almost
We are in
joined.
ECOWAS now. We are
Exactly.
in the ECOWAS now. Yeah, we are in ECOWAS,
Please, oh,
and it's very uncomfortable. And
it
they see
is.
Cameroon. Cameroon has voted. They've done election for 2 weeks now. Results never. I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen. I thought INEC was the worst. Cameroon's own can take us to
Still
3 months,
is.
and Cameroon is not even up to Nigeria's population. So what's taking so long?
Did they
Apparently, they
count
say Paul
them?
Biya has been defeated, but
Wow.
you know that in African election, the counting and the declaring are two different things.
Very different
Are two
people.
different things. Yeah. Yeah.
I they tell
Now for 4
you.
a.m. now they just announce winner.
Sneak it in.
They, just as the nation sleeps, just knock one inside. But
No,
please, no military rule. I beg you, my God. Ballot
that's
box till the end of
ridiculous.
the day. Thank you.
Are we talking about 2020, October 2020, 20th of October 2020?
Which one is it? The fake one that Shore did? That went to go and hand. He made sure that he handed over in Americano's brother and lawyer to the
Um,
government, or the real memorial. Which one?
the memorial and then the protest that also happened.
Also, I know for a fact there was a memorial in Lagos led by, I don't know if Faz was involved, but I know that Mr. Macaroni, as always,
Mm,
10 toes down, did something. Shout out to everybody who observed the 50th anniversary of the October 2020 killings, massacre, shootings, and also just a whole 5 year remembrance of the NSAS movement that happened in
should we
Nigeria,
give
which was meant
a
to
one
fight.
minute silence
No, for
for?
waiting now.
Please, we
No,
need
there's no
to
woman.
because
After
we are
five
that
years.
toll gate. So yes, so it doesn't
Ah,
see. This
okay.
is this is the problem, Nigerians. If you when we go abroad now,
I think
we'll see sculpture of somebody
one
that
minute,
came from the
one
19 it
minute,
from the 18th
1 minute
century.
silence is for physical event. It's for physical events. It's for physical
Man,
gatherings.
this one is a physical virtual gathering. Please,
Okay.
we need to
Nana, you want to
observe.
add? Nana, you want to add 1 minute to this part now? You can add it.
I Please,
Uh,
I'm not laughing. Like we're really serious, please.
I know that
We're
I'm saying
serious
that
about
Nana
because
can
this thing
add one
is
minute. Nana can add the 1 minute.
no. Let us observe. Well, yeah. First of all, our condolences to everyone who
Who
lost
lost their lives
somebody during
during
yes
the NSAS movement? Yes, because all of us
during
were there. We
during
fought
the
for a better Nigeria.
shootouts.
And those are
Exactly.
they come now for a better Nigeria, which
Okay. Okay.
ultimately led to the shootout that night. And
Mm-hmm.
even though that a lot of people have come out to deny it, uh,
And he hasn't
uh,
been properly addressed.
has been properly addressed, despite and later on we are seeing videos of somebody saying he's a legend, bro, who is the son of somebody who denied it. God day, our thoughts and prayers with everybody.
Yes,
The aluta
please.
continues because it's not as if the police um, has improved. Police force has improved.
Exactly.
Insecurity is still very high in this country. Uh, if you fuck around, police go still slap you for face. Everybody knows that. There's still profiling of young
You
people
don't
in
even
this
need to fuck
country.
around, Sif.
Yeah, you just have to be around. You
I
don't
did
need the
tell you.
fuck. Just be
I did
around.
tell
They
you.
will be working for you, basically.
Mm.
They still profile a lot of young people. uh, Nigerian police can be bought by the richest people to become a part of their entourage, while people who need to have their lives and property secured, sleep with one eye open. So it is a worthy remembrance of what happened during that time. I shout out to a lot of people who put out photos. My iPhone do not let me rest. Anytime I open my photo gallery, 5 years ago, this is where
Shout
you
out to
were.
Snapchats.
5 years ago, this is. I said I get it. We were there. So, but yeah, shout out to every single Nigerian, home and abroad, Nigeria or diaspora, the people who didn't even come out but who still believed in what we were doing. Shout out to you people. It was one of the pivotal events of our country, and unfortunately, we are ruled by well, he has passed now, so he can fuck off. Yeah. Anywho, so there was a remembrance, and people did a remembrance, and unfortunately, a man who has a very questionable hairstyle that I've never liked from day one, who tried to force himself in the NSAS movement 5 years ago, but was rejected by young Nigerians because they saw him coming from a mile away, decided to insert himself into a worthy cause. And what was the worthy cause? to ask for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The courts have said, he should be released. But between the courts and no, between the people who have him in custody and the Nigerian authorities, they've not still released him. And it has started affecting his health, so to speak. And there has been clamorings from the Southeast Bloc, whether from different states, House of Reps, governors, Peter Obi, elder statesmen, Ohaneze, saying that there is the right time to release Nnamdi Kanu because one is the right thing to do, and two, it will solve at least a huge chunk of the security problem in the southeast that's currently going on now. All of a sudden, a man who I don't even know whether he's punk that is on his head. I don't know. A very sloppy hairstyle. Decided to insert himself on it and chose that he will protest in the Federal Capital Territory on October 20, a day that is very sacred to young Nigerians who participated in the NSAS movement. And obviously, I'm not a fan of his tactics because a court, if he actually believes in justice, a court told him that you can go ahead and protest, but you cannot go ahead and protest in front of Aso Rock. But I think he wanted to fuck around and find out, and he did find out. And unfortunately, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer and brother were part of the protest, and they were detained. I don't know if they've been released. And some people, and I have a tendency to believe this, are saying that he might have been playing a role for somebody to lead these two people that I've just mentioned into captivity. Believe it or not, I do not know. But in Nigeria, if an owl cries at night and Peking die in the morning, something is going on somewhere. There's something fishy. We had two parallel events where people said, "Oh, let's remember a worthy cause," and somebody who decided to insert himself at the last minute. Him and Atiku apparently decided to insert themselves last minute into something they were not fighting for from day one. I smell a fish. I smell a rat. But anyway, that was the summary of what happened on October 20. The man who is with Punk is outside. He's free. Meanwhile, the ones that followed him, I believe, are still detained. I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't know. Personally, I do not believe in Showere's agenda. He has the Messiah complex. I don't think he has the faculties to even be a local government chairman. Talk less of a governor. Let's not even go to president. I don't know his policies. One of his policies is that he will legalize marijuana. Every mad person will say they should legalize marijuana, but that is not how you lead Nigeria for the next 4 years or 8 years. Nigeria is very, very complex. And I don't think he has the skill set to do that. It's not just by talking on Channels TV and making noise. Thank you very much.
The feedback I've been hearing about this Soros protest has been rather stellar. I will be honest. Like people have really been commenting and praising and hailing him.
I can't fall for his hokey dokey. Me, I know the guy. There's no other one. Like may wear beret in your own business with that.
See, October 2020 every year, I'm actually low-key sad because it just right there in my head, and I know that I don't know if Sorry's or Showori Abi. How do you pronounce his name? Showori Abi?
Showori.
Showori. Oh girl. And anybody, if I murdered the name, I'm so sorry. I'm not certain how to pronounce it, but sure, I don't think that I don't know if that's if he picked the right day to do a protest in that capacity. I'm not against obviously the protest for Nnamdi Kanu to be released because with his unlawful arrest, and it's how many 5 years now as well. I don't know.
Detention is not arrests. It's detention at this point.
Detention, that could be any Nigerian, and we have a lot of stories like that. Do you get exactly? I don't think it was a good day, but I feel as people, we will not, I sure will be able to know the person who like, we'll be able to identify the person who's going to be able to bring us out of the funk that we're currently in, because we can feel very jaded. So,
I know the person.
Tell me.
It's us. There's no, I've said it. If you are looking for Messiah, there's no Messiah anywhere. Don't deceive yourself. Until we are ready, oh, we'll
Yes,
just see
I
false
actually
prophets
agree.
and messiahs. Yeah.
Until we are ready to actually put our foot down and do what is needed. But like in the meantime, first of all, A for efforts. Like if you openly come out to oppose the government, especially in a time like this when people are murmuring under tables are supposed to speaking up because of the regime that we're currently living under. I think that that's a hard punch. I would, in my opinion, I don't know anything about his antics. I can promise you that I know not much about Sowore. Maybe just the fact that he has
I know he has a
tried to run
terrible,
for
I know he has a
election.
terrible,
Yeah, that his
I know he has
hairstyle
a
too
terrible
is
barber.
funny though. That that hairstyle is funny, but I think that just in this time, I mean, because of the climes that we are in, and him speaking up in that way, not being, without fear of slander or slight or whatever the case may be. I mean, shout out there's a couple journalists that are also like doing it for us in this time. But like, see, if we see something bad, we need to call it what it is. And the person who puts him in prison, person don't blame me. So what's really going on? You know what I mean? Like, so why is this person still in prison? I don't know again if he picked the right day. Like the day is just where I don't know, it felt off a little off for me. But yeah, I have been receiving rave reviews about his what he did and what he stood for and how he stood up on the day, and but I heard there was katakata in different places in different parts of Nigeria as well,
I mean, I
just
didn't hear that, too, but hey, it is
oh,
what it
I
is.
heard. You know. Oh, and I hear that recently they have been like shutting down people's shops, especially in big markets here in Lagos. I don't know what that's about, but
I don't
it's
know
been
about that
happening
one.
for a bit. Yeah.
At this point, if you wake
Anyway,
up and they demolish the house under you, gonna save. Don't be surprised.
listen, so much is going on. Everybody is on their toes. All the government parastatals are currently looking for all the loopholes that they want to use to hold somebody, or get money out of people. People are already struggling, guys. Ah, man. Anyway, RIP
Yeah, man.
to beautiful Nigerians, and we'll never forget. I hope we never forget October 2020, 20th of October 2020. I hope we never forget, really.
All right.
But yeah.
In funny news, the Nigerian Association of Nigerian Students, who should be concerning themselves about how the government is funding education or the impending ASU strike that is coming, decided to call for a mandatory drug testing in Nigerian tertiary institutions. The Nigerian Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has called on the federal government to introduce compulsory drug testing for all students in tertiary institutions as part of efforts to tackle rising substance abuse among youth. In a statement signed by Comrade Odushola Oladoja, NANS president, the association proposed a drug-free campus initiative to promote discipline, improve academic performance, and protect Nigeria's future workforce. That's because the government doesn't need to actually fund education or to ensure that lecturers are properly paid or to even start making sure that all universities and higher institutions are running properly. It is people who are taking drugs that's your concern. And once again, this lends to my theory that NANS is a government puppet and not actually anything. And it's not,
Ops.
yes, it's one of the government's government's apparatus. And it's
A
an
little.
ops for young Nigerians. Because if you are for young
Listen.
Nigerians, this is not what you'll be tabling. But today, what do we have? We see NAS presidents, NAS ESCO members day two, they have an official car. That is where
Mm,
corruption starts from. Everybody knows NAS is the breeding ground for future corrupt politicians. So
I
I
will
will
tell
not be
you.
surprised. But I hope that the NAS too know that they will do drug tests because I think anybody that brings this out, I don't think their head is correct. I think there's
And the
something.
lecturers too, I beg.
Ah, that one. Okay. I think we will even
So,
take our victory small small. At least they're not catching lecturers who are into sexual harassment. We should even
ah,
thank God for that one because a generation suffered that one. You know, a lot of the
still
generation suffered
suffering
that one.
is.
Before, yes, but now they are catching. In the 90s or in the early 2000s, I didn't know anybody were catching. If it happened be that too. There was no court anywhere. Once you go
Man,
like that. At least now you go see her for YouTube, you go see her for Instagram. Before, nothing. Go to jello. You don't
Shame
go.
them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
good.
yes, you can see what NAS has decided to talk about. Not about education in Nigeria, but drug usage. And you're not asking why there's so much high drug usage in this country. You believe it came out of a vacuum, just like that.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
so it doesn't matter as long as the agenda is pushed that young people are taking too much drugs and they need to reduce the numbers or stop it altogether. So why not? If not, that's the reason like people are not passing exams now. You don't know.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
that's the reason people are not passing exams. So please, they need to do what they gotta do. Needs to do so when you're doing registration, when you're doing registration in school, you do medicals now. So as
No, I
you're
didn't
doing
know
the
medical.
medicals there, you not
We
do
skipped.
medicals.
It was when we wanted to graduate in Narcotos. They said, oh, yeah, that medical way
Yo,
you know do. When they go inside, the woman was not advising me, you know that your blood genotype is not the popular one. So when you want to get married, you have to. I
oh
said, Madam, just
really?
give me this bloody thing and let me where they go, please.
Should they give you advice now as a
They
medical
give me
practitioner?
they'll give you eye test. That eye test where you go do very far, all those long things. You do we even did
Exactly.
X-ray. Oh,
Yes, now. Now medicals for school with us now. You do X-ray. The amount
uh,
of tops that went off. God, year one, they really exploited people. Oh,
that
okay.
one. I don't know why they just blade us. Maybe because I came into diploma, so we later did it when we were
Oh,
leaving. Yeah. But
oh,
in
there
terms of
you
filling
go.
form, you go fill form. You will fill form.
No, no, no.
Diploma, you fill form. Year two, you will fill form again. You see the form. Triplicate, duplicate, everything clicked. Like,
Honestly,
what?
like, did you guys have, like when you're registering in school, there's
Mm.
something like there's a file like the school gives you, like when you start
They gave us
the
the file
process.
now.
What's it
Ah,
called? What do you guys call the file?
I don't know what the file, but it big like this.
Oh
Then when
my
when
God.
there was not a major like week where you would not have to submit that file. Almost
Yes.
CQ. Oh my lord, I say God. I think I should have gone to Covenants.
It's like everybody gets the file. Everybody has a file that needs to be filled before during registration. Ours was
Yeah,
called
so
green file. I
I think it was
mean,
that's what I think that's what they
quite
called it to
obvious.
green file,
Was it
yes.
was a green file.
Then you not get to camp again. They not say your name must be in the book of life, or else
Did you get
you not do you not do NYC. So
see
God.
struggles at different hurdles at different points and different
Oh,
phases, different
yes.
hurdles.
Even to even
Kai.
register in camp. I know that I had to sleep over in camp that night. And we had to now stay in one of those hostels that were empty on top of one of those
Mm,
beds that didn't have mattress. Just wake up
mm.
like that. I'm like, God, what kind of life is this? I was just hissing all through the night. Then I wake up the next morning. Before we even got registered around 4 p.m. Like, bro,
Mm.
suffer, suffer.
Wow. Me, I'm very grateful to God first for the grace upon my life because she see all these get in the queue and register for something.
You be
Somehow,
woman.
I don't
Ah,
know if it's about that or but
my own
somehow I'm
camp.
always
They
favored.
just come and say,
Somehow.
please, please, you know me on the queue. Just you not enter. You not hear one guy from the back say, just allow the women to enter. Because you know can't do anything for camp, baby.
Or there, they won't insult you. Or
Yeah,
there.
so it is they go give you yash. They gawk
And I
yourself.
tell
They gawk
you.
yourself.
But NYC was interesting. I know
Was
Ayo
the
doesn't
trenches.
agree, but
No, the camp was
yeah.
interesting. The camp was where you now see, like, at least at that time, sure, you now start seeing classism. Because
Mm,
there's a time that I think when you're about to fail, everybody will now have to say, oh, which school? You now have to bring out your school, what do you call that thing? Transcript or something. You now
statement of
start see
results.
a statement of results. You now start see different logos. You now see federal universities will now just line up in one
I
place.
did
They say,
tell you.
oh, Unilag, okay, got it. UNN, okay. OAU. The ones that we used to laugh at, they say, Covenant. People say, who are those? Say, who they? Bowen. So what the hell? People go to these schools?
Before,
Oh man, it was so.
no, they used to come to camp so prepared. Everybody's coming with statements of results. People are coming with certificates. Who gave you people
Uh,
certificates? You
some
just
people
finished
statement, if
school
you see some
now.
people statement of results, it was as if they even wrote it on paper. But this
Do
one they'll
you
come with
get
laminated
eh,
bachelor's degree and say,
they,
oh,
they take the thing too serious, please.
sorry, oh,
Do you
sorry,
get
oh,
what I
nah,
mean?
that's a bill. Mm.
See, I wanted to chip in something. I remember the thing I wanted to say earlier. So AWS had a downtime
Oh
yesterday.
my Lord, everybody,
What
shout
happened
out
to
to Nana
you? What did
because
you know? Okay, tell me what.
Nana was confused because Nana said I uploaded the episode, but people are saying they cannot hear it on Apple's podcast. And I sent him a link that bro, AWS is down, so don't bother
I'm telling
yourself.
you,
Me, I don't use most of all those things, so unless Snapchat was acting funny.
Snapchat was funny.
Yeah, was acting funny. I don't use Apple Music now. I use Spotify. So,
Mm,
in Europe or in America, they say some people were complaining about their beds because
yes,
apparently
so
their beds were online. They were controlled online, and when they could not access online, the beds were acting funny. I say, if you like, don't stand up from your bed, rubbish people.
I tell
Don't
you.
come and buy mocha foam in Nigeria. Come and land. You're buying electronic bed. Maybe it's no call shock you.
No, no, AI is working now.
Not really.
We're in
Nah,
the future.
nah, IA. Not really AI.
Yeah, in the future at the moment. All those people that are doing Duolingo, I don't know if you people missed your kidney yesterday
A
because
lot of them, oh,
AWS. Do you understand? The
AWS
streak don't
affected.
end.
Yeah, a lot of people that they're in their offices, everything is down.
Do you
No work
understand?
today. No work.
See, once I tried Canva and I tried Snapchat and they were not working. I just dropped my phone one side first because I didn't even
Go sleep.
know there was nothing. I didn't even know about the downtime until somebody sent me a message on the same Snapchat to say, oh, there's a downtime and it's trending on X, and I went to, I didn't go there actually, let me not lie. I went to TikTok and I saw it on TikTok. So yeah, but I hope we didn't lose our businesses or there were no dire implications of what has happened. But I mean, it then begs the question that like when this our cloud storage and our cloud everything cloud, how far, how protected is all this information really?
One day the cloud go burst and everything will come out. Water go pour
Green.
down. It go pour down. Yes. The second coming of the
Yo.
Noah's Ark. Anywho, yeah, so let's do prop of the week and flop of the week before we bounce.
You
Uh,
know.
Flop of the week. Now, it might have, it might sound or it might read like a Nollywood African Magic epic film. The senator's wife. But apparently on Sunday we saw certain clips from a certain young lady married to a certain senator who is clamoring for his own state. Maybe he wants to become governor. And in that video, there's some disturbing utterances and behavior
Mm.
from that young lady. Later, the husband released a statement alleging drug usage or drug abuse. And Nigerians who don't ever take anything seriously started mocking this young lady. And apparently, what
Mhm.
she even said in that clip is now trending on TikTok. People are now beginning to use it on TikTok that I'm not somebody, I might not be somebody in my husband's house, but I'm somebody in my own house or something like
I'm a
that.
queen.
I'm a queen. Nigerians, please, a young lady is going through pain. You don't know the source of the pain. You don't know the history. It's not your business to know it. But long as you can see
Exactly.
somebody who is vulnerable, please, act consent. Just act consent. If you cannot act consent, just scroll away. Look for gege. Look for gege's content. That one you can laugh at. I even heard that they've what's his name? His TikTok account has been taken down.
The shadow man. Oh, really?
It has been no, this one is taken down. Apparently,
Oh,
all most of the
wow.
big guys who make fun of people, their TikTok accounts were taken down today.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So please don't mock this young
No,
lady. You don't know what she's
forget.
going through. You don't know the pain. She could be your sister. She could be your cousin. You know she's not even related to you or
Listen.
you don't know her. Please do not mock this young lady. The power dynamic is way, way against her. So you don't understand what she's going through. So Nigerians, please be passionate. I mean, sorry, be concerned. Cannot be concerned.
Listen.
Fuck off. Right. So this flop of the week goes to Nigerians who are using her for content, um, for clouds. I know that Elon Musk is paying you people 2 naira now. And I know it's big money for you people, but please be human, be kind. Later, you people will be saying mental health, mental health.
Yes,
Look
so
at the case of mental health now. You people are using it for clicks and likes and clouds. Please. She has kids too. I beg you. She's a mother. We are begging the name of God. We know that you people are barbarians in your country. But please, have sense this time around. Please. I beg. Thank you.
I think it's that thing where we are happy when like people who seem to like be living a better life are hit by get hit by tragedy or some sad tale. I think we like it in our minds, looking in this country. When yeah, say this hot girl, this fine babe. First of all, I actually really like Regina Daniels. I'll be honest, like. I like her. I've never met her. Okay, that's a lie. I've met her. There's something bubbly about her personality, right? But like, is that thing where people are she's been living lavish for a bit, and now it's just like people now seeing this underbelly as opposed to being kind. They then I talk is kind of everything is not all that glitters. God, the amount of all that glitters is not good. I
Yes, all
saw
that glitter is not
on
good.
the oh
The
Jesus
rich also
is
cry. Now when they going to
eh
bring Jesus proverb.
they
Jesus
don't they know
proverb.
everything. Aspire to Maguire. They don't start. But yeah. Instead, everybody go and dress like your miracle on Alleluia Challenge. Today's be yesterday, but like yeah. Go and find something to do. I say people should not join Alleluia Challenge. What are they doing? If they're not joining, they are wasting time minding other people's businesses that does not concern them. But still, my heart goes out to Regina Daniels. I don't know what she's facing. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it was bans based out of the moment sport. When we fight as human beings, it can be dirty, right? So I don't know, man. Hope she's okay for real.
Yeah.
2 cents.
All right, pop of the week. This one's from an unlikely source. It is in the House of the Assembly. Yes,
Wow.
the Senate to be particular. The Senate, and this is just today's news, or when you're listening to this, it must have been yesterday or days before. The Senate approves life imprisonment for defilement of minors. The Nigerian Senate has approved life imprisonment with no option of fine for anyone found guilty of defiling a minor, making a tougher stance against child sexual abuse. During the
Mm.
plenary, Senate President Godswill Akpabio distinguished defilement from rape, insisting that offenses involving minors deserve heavier punishments. Defilement of a minor should be different from that of rape. Those involved in defilement should suffer greater punishment. I promise that it should be 20 years if you defile an underage. Akpabio said, adding that he had witnessed many cases involving children aged 5 to 10 years. He then invited contributions from lawmaker Senator Adamu Alero. From lawmaker Senator Adamu Alero proposed that the minimum sentence for defilement be fixed at 20 years, stressing the offender should not be given any option of fine. However, in a stronger recommendation, Senator Sunday Adeleke called for life imprisonment, citing countries like India and Pakistan that treat defilement as a capital offense. He argued that Nigeria must demonstrate zero tolerance for such crimes. After deliberation, the Senate unanimously adopted the motion, resolving that any man or woman who engages in sexual intercourse with a minor will face life imprisonment without the possibility of a fine. If I
Good.
did not read this story, I wouldn't have believed it. That
Honestly.
for once in a blue moon, it be like say these people do the job where they can hire them, say where they do.
Do
Say
you
let to.
understand?
I think they just told them say, guys, today may we work, may we just work, may we just do one
Exactly.
or two, may we not do one or two. And if a dog is bad, it's bad. If a dog is good, it's good. We have to clap for
Mm-hmm.
them for this one. I also like the fact that they highlighted the fact that man or woman, because if you read on Linda KG or some of these other sites, metro sites,
Mm-hmm.
you find out that a lot of young men or young boys are being sexually molested by their guardians, female guardians, or their female relatives. So it's very important
Mm-hmm.
that that was also there. So shout out to the Nigerian Senate. Now we are begging the Nigerian police and the judiciary to follow this to the letter. I beg, because we know cases where or instances where these cases will be sent to Nigerian police, and because the guilty party has more money or has more status in society, they might want to now put it under the rug or say one thing, one thing. We've seen it before. So now the
Mm-hmm.
senator has done their own. We now have to look at our policemen and also ensure that when it gets to court, it doesn't get bogged down by the red tape. Because sometimes court case, if we reach 10 years, if we reach 15 years, let it be fast and swift. But shout out to the Nigerian
Better.
Senate for this one. If not this one in do, clap for yourself.
Quack, 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 quack. Milo, please also, if they can stop child marriage, I think that will even be best.
I read, I read a story, a sad story of a girl who killed herself because her father said her father wanted to force her into child marriage. I think somewhere in Borno State or something. This girl, I don't think she was up to 10 years old or 11 years old. So that still
Yes.
happens. So that has to be looked into, even though that is
Honestly.
a political landmine that I think Akpabio is not depth I don't think he has the skill set to solve that one.
No, I felt like there's been an on I don't know if it's happened offline, but I know there have been a lot of women speaking to well a lot of there's been a lot of movement towards ending child marriage in Africa, and
Yes.
just lending our voices to it. It's like it's one thing to molest a minor, but you legally allow old men to marry young like marry children. I'm not saying young girls, but like children, babies. A wife
Yeah, babies
at
actually.
6, 8,
Oh, 7,
7. What
8.
do you know at
Yeah.
6? You know what I mean? Like let the children be. Go look for people of your own size. Apparently, I was watching. There's this girl on TikTok. I think her name is Jedi. If I don't know, or Jedi. I don't know if I'm getting it right. She was giving a story about one of the a close something that happened really to her, like in her neighborhood or something. It's not like it's a story or anything, that her friend, when she was 8 years old, was giving off to one of her father's friend, like that's the 8-year-old girl's father's friend, for marriage. And because of that, um at the time when the family had accepted that they were going to give the girl to this man, the girl needed to they had to dissociate the girl from all her friends. So now you not only rob the child of her childhood, you rob her of everything: family, interactions, friends, experiences, everything. And that when these older men have sex with these children, if the children don't end up in the hospital, you are not considered a fit man.
It's called that thing is called internal vaginal
There's a
fistula, I
disease.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know they taught us that in our last year mass communication because we needed to do something about campaigns against against like things like this where you can put public awareness. So I think it's called with something with me. I know just go talk rubbish because
exactly.
you
Please
don't taste since I go
confirm.
school. In case you people don't know, I did not just I'm not covenant set of 2018. Please, I beg.
Literally. Mhm.
Uh, so it's called a vaginal fistula. So it's an
Exactly.
abnormal connection between the vaginal wall and another organ, most commonly the bladder or rectum, caused by factors like childbirth, pelvic surgery, radiation, and inflammatory bowel diseases. And it's very common in Nigeria in places um, where child marriage happens a lot.
Exactly.
So I
So
beg,
please.
is a anybody? I don't just talk more about it. Is a political landmine. Um, that one, how am I going to solve that one? It's truly only God that knows. It's only God that knows. Because I know something. There was a case raised in the Nigerian Senate years ago concerning this, and I'm not going to talk past that one. The the part of the country that you think that you suspect to fought against it because they believed it was cultural to marry. That's when the whole underage, like what's underage in Nigeria, 18 and all that. That's where the whole wala started. Before that was not rectified. But like I said, we have a long way to go in Nigeria. It's part of the social reforms we are talking about, not political reforms, or social reforms. But anyway, this particular one from the Senate is a step in the right direction. Thank you, Oga Aquabio. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, we clap for them. More can be done, though. More is expected.
More can be done. Yes, more can be done.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
definitely. Definitely.
anyway.
All right,
Nice,
we've come to
nice.
the end of another great episode. Almost 3 hours, so don't complain. You have 2 hours plus. Enjoy it, mice it until you come again next week. If you want to send us fan mail, send it to us at family@234session.com, including release therapy, and we'll read on the next podcast. Yes, sir.
Also follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and family, your haters and your lovers, boyfriends and girlfriends. Let everybody know about 234 Essential. Also, if you are thinking about how to support the podcast, please click on our donation link in our show notes and is done. Thank you. We love you guys. Thank you for
All right,
coming.
guys, before we bounce, what is the title of this episode?
There's something I said that we said at the beginning of this episode that I said I was going to remember. This
Okay,
is
I've
why you
written
should
it
not
down.
take mental notes, guys. Um, what did we talked about a lot today? Oh.
We spoke about the custom officer who was
It
found
has
dead
to
after.
be a twosome.
It's Twosome.
Please,
I think let's not call
twosome,
it Twosome.
twosome,
Twosome
please.
at the end of the day.
Yes,
Let me
it
just
has
buzz
to be a twosome.
our favorite Ghanaian Nigerian.
You understand?
Yeah.
See, big shout out to Nana, really. Like Nana does the big shout out to Nana and Precious, but big shout out to Nana. Nana really does so much. Like when the episode isn't uploading, or when after we record late nights and he still gets it out in the morning.
Yeah, in the try.
No,
Because I mean,
yeah,
I
they
go, I'm
try.
on that morning, man. I go say, hey, please. I want to enjoy
Thank
my
God,
beauty sleep.
thank God say no be you. Don't
Now go
mind
they
the
pay me.
AOT2.
Now go they pay me to
AOT2
upload. Say, please, just
AOT2
upload it. I say, how much are you people paying?
it's not
Yeah.
true. AOT2 is a workaholic low key.
Now so.
Sometimes.
Now so.
Sometimes.
All right, man. One love, peace. See you
One
30
love.
December.
Keep us together. Bye, guys.